to Streetligion Nation Radio. I'm Legacy City.
Is this a one-man show? Welcome to Legacy City. What kind
Ladies
of
and
thing are you
gentlemen.
promoting?
No. So
Welcome
I had
to
an old
Legacy
song.
City.
Welcome to
Welcome to
Streetligion
Legacy
Nation
City.
Radio. I'm Legacy City.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here, but I'm Prezzie Montsho.
I am Legacy City also.
I'm like, what's going on?
Think of it as the versions of Kang.
This is we in the multiverse.
Clearly,
It's
and
the
it's a
quantum
one-person show.
realm.
Nah, I didn't even get the memo to wear black tonight. I had to change clothes like quick.
You did. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like the hat though.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't have a hat.
We all blacked out. Shout out to the Black Panther. You know, before we begin, I would like to say something about that film.
Did you like the second one?
I hated the second one.
I love the second one.
The show that.
No, go ahead.
Why?
And
Why did you like the second one?
No, why did you dislike the second one?
Because Wakanda got their ass kicked the entire movie, and two, black people. Once again, my argument that I stand by: black people are too forgiving. He killed her mom and said, "You're the queen now," and I'm not gonna call them the name Dr. Umar Johnson called them, but you know what I'm saying. The Latino community, they just beat the fuck out of black people throughout the whole movie, and Wakanda was just trash. This movie was just fucking trash. The funeral was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I already knew he had a little boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm comic book, but
then comic book, isn't it Storm?
Yes.
So then,
Exactly.
what is going on?
But in the comic books, the underwater Latinos ain't do that to Wakanda. What happened was Hollywood like, okay, look, Ryan, we're gonna put more money into it, and we're gonna monopolize chat with death, but the new guy gonna get more screen time than Wakanda as a whole. So that's how I feel about it. Yeah.
So
Ain't no fucking way the smartest tech girl in fucking in the universe. Okay, go ahead, Doc. I'm done.
You pointed out something.
Okay, go ahead.
Two of the smartest tech people, right? I'm a comic fan. I have the Autobot logo tattooed on my arm.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I draw, right? Coming from the comic, there are certain things about the comic. And we are in the age to where some people didn't read the comic.
Mm-hmm.
I actually still have the comics at the house. I have comics from 1992. Some people have been in my house and have seen them, and they look at them like, put these in glass. And I'm like, it's all good. Thank you, Mom, for supporting me for my whole life, right? When it comes to the comics, right, you can only crash course the narrative, the story.
Mm-hmm.
Where they look at Riri Williams, Ironheart, they're putting in a bunch of things into a storyline because they're going to enter into a whole new phase of the MC.
Yeah, they in phase 6 now, right?
Right. I think it's 5.
Shout out to Jonathan Majors for being in like the last 8 movies.
And that's right there. I love it, man, because he's in a lot of these films. He is actually the Thanos. He's the
Kang,
the
timekeeper,
the
right?
lead level villain in the whole story of what they're about to bring apart.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing about it, when it came down to Wakanda Forever, the second one, I look at this from someone as just a regular person, right?
Yeah.
We all have been in music videos and film productions.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine losing someone that you spend months traveling the world with, pretending to be a character from a comic book, and having to turn that emotion off and on for the camera. And you lose that person who you sit with for months and years on end, multiple films. The reason why I love it is because it speaks to the degree of the actors in that film. It speaks to their talent, their professionalism, and what they had to do to just push forward.
Yeah, I can imagine doing that.
I watched the film 3, maybe 4 times.
I make it past one.
No. I watched it the first time in the theater, and I'm like, nah, I can't do it. So I went home. I had my projector up, watched it on my projector, then I watched it on my big screen TV. And I'm like, it's rough to watch that in an intimate setting, because when the moments when they're trying to write the script, because had he not died, it would be a whole different film.
Yeah, of course.
Completely different film. So when you dive into that film and you're like, they're having to say they're having to bring in a portion of reality, like a disease that killed him, took him from, and they're having, like, you watching them cry, like you're watching them get into this and then like pass that shit off to try to get into like the battle and the comic book character. To switch between that, I can only imagine what it was like in editing.
I can imagine.
And so the reason why I love that film was because of the black actors that showed their professionalism, that showed their range, that showed their ability.
Yeah, definitely. I can.
Because I would have made
that.
it through the first couple takes and be like, I can't do it. Cast somebody else. That was my homie. I lost my homie. I got homies I done lost. I'm still like, you can't even really ask me about them. You know what I'm saying? But then you want me to be on camera and do like action stunts and shit. So I look at the film like, I know they had to write a script for it. They had to write something for it, because like it's business. It's not personal.
Yeah, it's always gonna be business. But what I'm saying is, they I wasn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody that know me, they know I stand on this. I wasn't a big fan of the first.
Right.
Right.
No, that's true.
So it's not like Chad was dead. I don't like it. I wasn't a fan of the first one. You know what I'm saying?
But then going to the comics though.
I mean, bro, let's be honest. Let's be honest for a minute. And I'm standing on my stance of why I was not a fan.
Add Wesley Snipes to it and then continue.
I'm gonna add. You ready?
Go ahead.
Loki, alien. Thanos, some kind of alien.
Right.
Who else? Name some more Marvel. Wonder Woman, people, aliens.
That's DC.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, we can go across the board.
No, it's different.
Batman have different things.
That's a different wheelhouse.
But what I'm saying, a lot of the enemies are supernatural or this. But when it came to the Wakanda enemy, once again, it's us on us. The intelligence of Killmonger, Killmonger was not a fucking alien.
Nobody was though.
No, in the Marvel,
there are mutants, there are humans, there are mutants, and then there are aliens.
When it comes to when you talk about everybody, we talking besides what's the Iron Man? He fought what?
He's a billionaire.
Yeah, but what he fought? Who he fought? The first guy that tried to kill him and his dad, right? That guy that tried to kill him in the first one. Then he suffered PTSD in the third one.
You're talking about what's the guy from the wrestler?
I don't. Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
Well, my thing is like everything that's Killmonger sound real familiar to a lot of the heroes that have been assassinated. Top of his class.
Emotionally, yes.
I mean, but qualifications. Top of his class, skilled, very educated.
But that was a job.
Yeah,
that was a means for an end for him.
But what I'm saying is,
he was trying to get back home. But going to the comic though.
But even with the comic, he was highly skilled, and that was not even his first enemy.
Right, correct. So when you look at them having a paraphrase of film,
black people can finally get the short end of the stick regardless. Ain't no goddamn way them underwater Latinos beat the Wakanda up like they're the most advanced nation in the fucking world. As a matter of fact, the real French army got mad at the movie for using French soldiers for infiltrating.
I remember that.
So what I'm saying is, ain't no goddamn way in hell this nigga got thousands of years of ancestor power. They got the technology, all this good stuff right, and they get dominated like that. And then my biggest thing is the forgiveness. I know people be like, God say forgive. I get it. But black people too forgiving. When he killed Angela Bassett and she was floating in that water, and he said, you the queen now, she had a chance to kill him. She was like, in the name of Jesus, I'm going to forgive you because I want us to be blessed.
Well, I don't think she said the name of Jesus.
No, she did. I'm paraphrasing.
Boss.
But then, and then at the end, what he said at the end, when he getting close to him, he going to take him out. He's still going to put a knife in Wakanda's back.
No, he didn't say he was going to take him out. He was going to say that they're going to need
They're going
us.
to need an ally.
Listen.
Yeah, it's not because he has his agenda. He is
going to shit on Wakanda. So, and metaphorically speaking, it was the judge that fished that lady Hal who killed the man in an apartment by accident. It was Breonna Taylor people who got paid off. I can keep going down this list.
But no. This is reality. No. This is reality though, right? This is like you have movies that happen. Matter of fact, I just looked in what's that film, White Noise, and now you got the train crash in Ohio. Mm-hmm. White Noise happened last year, was it 2022?
I think so.
It was 2022, but yet the same town, same tragedy happened last month.
Someone with
the train crash.
Yeah.
Start the zombie apocalypse.
They haven't. Hey man, they haven't said anything about the 7 UFOs.
Seven or 4? Which 7?
7.
Tell me the other 3, because I can count 4.
I'll pull it up, but it was 7.
Which 7?
Hold on, dang. Ooh. I'm like, who that talking? They here.
Wait a minute. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever they say on YouTube, and share.
Definitely. But
and then
I think
can you add me or tag me so that I can practice what I preach?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. So I know it was like,
but that's interesting. 7, and then we're gonna talk about sex. I mean,
whoa.
Just dive on in, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna dive.
We come in. What you say, Bill? My brother. What's up? What's up, Tony? Chill. The undersea part was dope. After I found out that some of the scenes were really shot on the water. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was tough because they didn't have Chadwick. Them tributes really get you because they are totally solid. Yes, yeah, that part pissed me off when she could have ended that underwater king and she didn't. Pussy. Yeah, she was. Oh, I guess I'm on my phone reading it.
Yeah, that's.
I guess there's 4 wall telling me to read it right there. Mm-hmm. She's scrolling too slow. You keep moving. I read all that already. Go up. Yes, what's up with them aliens in that fake John P. Baker, that fake China weather balloon? First of all, that's a spy balloon. You know what I'm saying? The stars are kind of bright tonight. I'm like, wow.
Deep in the heart of
Texas.
Oh, hey. Where are you going with that?
Who that?
With that comment. So I don't see the amount that it said. But I mean, a UFO could be anything.
It's an unidentified.
It could be anything. True. So, who knows? And even then, if it is like alien life, they managed to get all the way here. We can't make it past a certain place. So
we're in danger.
They're advanced.
We definitely in danger if they
might
get.
As well go ahead and ask what they want, what they like. Hey.
Yeah, we're definitely in danger.
Y'all hiring let something out.
We're definitely in danger if the aliens decided
Of course.
they with the shits. You know what I'm saying?
Above us.
Like,
so, but do you know the comprehension behind that?
What's that?
When you put it in perspective and look at the similarity between like humans and chimps, as far as chimpanzees structurally, DNA wise, and the comprehension, how we examine every other mammal on Earth, and one of the second tier mammals as far as like intellect outside of dolphins is chimps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
they smart.
They're
smart.
What?
They smart.
They use tools. Chimps. They smart.
Either way, I'm out. I don't care. I'm on my way out.
But the thing is that when you put that in perspective and look at how we are viewed, when you look at the difference between not us as far as like, personally, but classification and intellect, it's only like a 5 to 10% difference.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
Imagine what it would be if we were the chimps of this existence.
Might
I
be.
can't. I won't say
So
solar
Doubt it.
system, galaxy,
So-
or
so-
multiverse. None of that. I'm just gonna say,
for right
imagine
now.
we are the chimps of this existence and how we are looked at
So we
with our primitive tools.
So you said an alien hovering over Earth, like look at that chimp in that Mercedes.
They ain't gonna even know it's a
Listen, I
Mercedes. They're just
don't.
gonna like. It's
Yeah.
it's the fascination of like how
So
we
what-
know what things are around us. We can create buildings. We can create like rivets, garments, facets, like sound, technology, effortlessly. And chimps is picking up sticks, stabbing fish to eat. Imagine what we're looked at as if we could observe the people who observe us
ask you a
and
question.
understand how and why they are observing us.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Avar brought up something, and I low key feel this way.
Yeah, what do you say?
I
Shout
feel
out
like
to my boy Var.
I feel like
The
Michael
team is
Jackson was an
serious.
alien. I feel like Michael Jackson was an alien.
Shout out to Gary, Indiana. I got people out there now. Might want an alien, man.
Yeah. But yo, what about Erykah Badu? Some people are just weird, and I just like
It's my baby.
it was Perry Hilton ain't your baby no more.
Hilson.
Hilton.
Don't bring up-
Hilson.
Hilton, y'all stop fussing at me about this.
Don't bring up family stuff in public.
Like, why you throwing me like that? Why you got the? Why you looking like you about to go back, and forward?
This is not.
You know, well,
type
me
of
and
look.
Carrie,
She never
we're
wore a
having
little hat.
Yeah.
we're having mediations right now. Me and Carrie.
So let me ask
With
y'all
the
a question.
lawyers, like a restraining order mediation.
Bibbity bobbity bobbity.
And he say anybody feet move like that. Well, first of all, I lied. James Brown feet move like that. Michael Jackson got it from Jackie Wilson and James Brown. Just saying. And he paid somebody not to tell them not to say they invented the moonwalk, which came from somebody from Soul Train. He paid them off and made them sign an NDA.
Well, clearly it was enough.
Yeah, it was.
That's cool and all, but
You know what I'm saying?
Mike's still the king of all of it.
Hell, the monkeys are cheetahs snatching. Oh yeah, the monkeys in India. They in the, I don't know they Bloods or Crips, but these monkeys are running around in India and throwing babies off the roof. Like you hear some of the interviews. The dad.
But they've
was-
been doing that though, bro.
yeah, but that's
they've been stealing bikes, guns.
Yeah.
But like I'm just saying, like
That's
we
what
got
they do.
like India got problems. Gundy ain't prepared them for this. All I'm saying
You
is.
say good.
He ain't prepared. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But for them to be giving codes, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Caesar be like, I am home.
Well, you know, Caesar's first word was no.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what it is. But let's dive into it. JayDot want to talk about it. Gangster monkeys, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The marathon, the monkeys continue.
The monkeys continue. That's not gonna go over well.
No, it's not.
That's not gonna go well.
Yeah,
Uh,
But listen,
I got nothing.
he's the only man that famous as a black man and a white woman in the same life. I always said that.
I mean, he couldn't
Shout
help
out to
that.
Eddie
It's not like he
Murphy.
could help it. Oh.
Shout out to Eddie Murphy
For what?
because Eddie pointed out something very. Eddie pointed out something very.
Just brought that
valid.
Twitter out to tomorrow. What's it?
He got bought all that.
No, that was Joey Bentley Ray said.
Yeah, no, because there's a meme when Caesar leans in like.
Oh yeah, I'm bought
Yeah,
that Twitter out.
yeah. Shout out to Eddie. Eddie said that Mike took Brooke Shields to the Grammys.
Michael Jackson took Brooke Shields to the Grammys. I remember.
And they allowed that, and everybody celebrated because prior to that, Mike was like, I don't have SCX. Mike was wholesome. And Eddie said that he was wearing his purple suit, correct me if I'm wrong, it had to be one of his comedy stand-ups back in the 80s because Eddie is a gangster. Don't let Dr. Lou delude.
Yeah, well, everybody know.
Yeah.
Everybody know
Don't
Mr.
let
Rock.
that fool you, right? Eddie was like, had I took her, it would have been an uproar because everybody know. See what they got tonight.
Eddie Murphy. They would have canceled his ass. He don't even know.
Nah, yeah.
But
Well, I
this the
mean,
thing.
it wasn't canceling back then, but yeah, because we all knew Brooke would have got Brooke. I mean, Brooke would have got broke.
No, so
And
no,
Eddie took her.
no, they was different. This is Ebony Oaks. No, they was different.
Hey, Ebony.
No,
Shout out to Ebony. That's my dog. Like, rest in peace to my brother Derek. That's his sister.
okay. Let me read a comment. No, they were just different. And when we see different, we think it's weird because it's not average. I know some different people that just them, and I know some difference, and they purposely do it because they don't want to associate with the average or what people call normal. But everybody with that, I agree. But like when we say normal, everybody normal is different. Everybody normal is different. You know what I'm saying? When people say what's a normal relationship, you can't say what a normal relationship is. If a person expresses they love with domestic violence, that's all they know. That's normal to them. When they get to somebody that's like, hey, I ain't with that shit. Watch out. It's not normal to them. They don't think you love them if you're not putting their hands on them. You know what I'm saying?
You just brought up something very valid, and I want to add to that. Blueface and Chris Brown. Unpack it all you want. Help.
Well, I mean, truthfully, I'm gonna be honest with you. Chris Brown and Blueface, like, that situation, I know he called it out. He was 17 years old or whatever.
He wasn't 17.
How was he?
He was like, what, 20? I
was
don't know
like
why
20?
they keep saying 17.
He said he would say, like,
but even then, when they call it out, they're focused on Rihanna, not the fact that he continued to where even Carucci got a restraining order and got it approved by the judge. Mm-hmm. So it's like they focus on, oh, he made a mistake. Okay, if it was that one instance, yes, it was a mistake. But the fact that he punched a girl, threw her down the stairs, but now you're like, oh, well, let it go. He did it one time. He was a kid. Like, he wasn't a kid then, so what's the point? That's why I don't understand, like, how that is. Oh, just let it go. Just let it go. Like, no, he continued the behavior. And even then, when he was in rehab, throwing a brick through his mother's window of her car because she came. So I'm like, yeah, this is more than just
I haven't heard
it was a
these
one
Chris
time.
Brown stories. Well,
it gets even better because then they talk about Blueface's response to it.
Yeah.
And Blueface responds to it to the fact that, or to the degree of, hey, bro, like, you picked the wrong woman to put your hands on. I mean, my girl scrap. She hood. So,
but this is my first
That's
time.
what I said. If you would have picked a hood person, it wouldn't have been as big as because you picked her.
Well, this is the thing about it. Like,
so what he was saying is okay as long as your chick is from the hood and she fight back.
But this is my thing. Like, when it comes to that shit, like, once again, it's two blacks, toxic couple, and guess what? It getting a lot of fucking money and attention until somebody fuck around and fucking dies.
Well,
Definitely.
yeah, because that
see what I'm
got
saying?
attention because he got a new single coming out, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, how can y'all still be making music with him and stuff like that? So
shit, look at half the rock and roll bands that come out and the things that they did.
What's the girl's name?
Chloe Bailey.
And that's Beyonce artist?
Yeah, I don't know if they're still under her, but that's how they started, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, and Chris Brown brought up some points I saw. Look at all Charlie Sheen was fucking bitches with, excuse me, sorry. Charlie Sheen was
give it the energy. Give it the energy. Give it the energy, bro.
He was
I got your back. Give it
he's
the
out
energy.
here fucking around with HIV.
Right.
But
got paid to admit that he had HIV on TV, and there's no cancel culture to it.
Because
why
there's
would you
a cure
cancel
for
someone?
it now. There's a cure for it now.
Well, but the thing about it is he need to be in fucking prison.
Why?
Because you having sex with people, not let them know that you're HIV positive. That's a federal offense.
Exactly. So charges could have been brought, but it's just they didn't bring charges. So it's like, why would you cancel them?
He need to be locked the fuck up. Like,
yes, you do.
It's the same. It's so much double standards with that though.
But they're also willingly had sex without protection with someone that they barely know just because of a status.
You
like
know
you
many,
did that.
You know how many children are born off of that?
Exactly. So that's
Run
why.
that
So
the
why
whole
you
90s
canceling?
in Jodeci. Shout out to my boy KC and JoJo.
But because they're having sex with a person of a status, and the person failed to let them know they are HIV positive, they should not be punished.
No, they should be punished. But I'm like, why are you canceling? Why is it
Well,
us as a people to say, hey, you need to be canceled for having sex?
That's
like,
a new thing.
No,
that's a new thing.
when I say cancel, I mean I want your ass locked the fuck up.
Well, yes,
You know
I
what I'm
agree
saying?
with that. I
So
thought you meant
that's
cancel
what I
culture
mean.
as in no longer support his stuff because he did this. And then it's, if you knowingly had HIV, that's another thing that comes with it. Like, look at Usher, where he gave STDs with herpes or whatever to people.
I thought they found him not guilty. Of
No,
that.
they didn't.
Yeah,
he paid some.
I thought he didn't have it.
No,
Yeah.
he did. He did.
So
But-
Usher out here burning.
I mean, herpes. I don't think herpes is.
No, what I'm saying. What I'm saying is.
You found some body.
What I'm saying is. So did Usher Was Usher guilty? Do Usher have herpes?
You know what? Let's tag him. Bring him into the conversation.
So I think because he did settle a case or
Usher,
whatever with that.
Let's let him talk. His piece. Usher.
No, go
He
ahead.
did
Go ahead.
settle a case with that, but my thing is, whether or not the person knew at the time when they were engaging. That's when it becomes the whole law comes in, because if you knowingly had the intent of it. If you knew that you had AIDS or HIV and then you're having unprotected sex, yes. But if they go and get tested and find out they have it and it's like, well, you gave it to me and now you finding out at that time that you got it, then it's different because you didn't know.
Charlie Sheen knew he had HIV.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it comes in on whether or not he knew.
You do know there's a dude in Houston, a janitor in Houston that has herpes, and he was urinating in the water bottles of the people in the office. And these people, unbeknownst to them, drinking water at their desk. He was urinating inside of the water cooler inside of the, it's in Houston, inside of the common area. And people were notating that there's like a weird taste to the water. And they had to test the people who came forward, and all those people tested positive for herpes. That's uncurable. So can you imagine the amount of people that he intentionally did that to?
Well, that's a federal offense as well.
So
so he's locked up, so it should be the same rule of law.
So here's what Usher, in his one case, asked that the judge dismiss it because he's saying that the girl knew the risk of having unprotected sex. So he wanted it to be dismissed because she knew what could happen having unprotected sex. He didn't say, I don't have herpes. He's just like, you knew the risk. So
watch this. There's an actual case. No, you're correct. She's correct. And there's another case to where a woman sued a man, and you can look, fourth wall, pull up the data. There's a case to where a woman sued a man that she contracted STD from this man, and she sued his insurance company. She sued his insurance company. She sued the insurance company because they were intimate in his car.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that.
And he had full coverage in, what do you call it, damage, passenger coverage or passenger injury, whatever the clause is called. But because they were in his car and she contracted something that hurt her, his insurance company had to cover it.
That was crazy.
So
That's
he was
crazy.
found guilty, but it's smart though.
That's crazy.
So the message is, take him to the house, but make sure when you look at your renter's insurance, that never mind.
So yeah, Usher settled his cases.
So Usher
with two women and one guy, because the guy got it from the guy. Listen. The guy got it from the woman. They both slept with the same person, same girl.
What?
Same girl.
That was clean.
Girl.
Listen.
Yes. So that's why.
I'm gonna drunk this hand sanitizer.
That is why.
I don't even know, because I was just like,
Prez, you can't do that. You gotta complete the sentence. You can't.
You didn't let me complete.
You said
he settled the cases
with the girl, and then you left the guy hanging.
Y'all jumped in with.
President was like, Usher settles his cases with 2 women, 1 man, a banana, and a monkey.
I mean, if the banana's not protected, things.
What's up, Rosalie?
Oh,
What up,
Rosalie?
Rosalie?
Rosalie, I have on your perfume you gave me. Thank you.
She does.
I wear it in class too. It smells so good.
What's the name of the
I have
perfume?
it in my purse.
She got 3 people from another country offering her full subscriptions to her OnlyFeeds.
Hold on, y'all.
I'm mad about. So if Usher was out here, now he said the girl knew the risk. That's one thing.
Exactly.
But that's in general, though.
But the point is, if you're letting them know like it is up, you know what it is. That's one thing, and you decide to do it for clout.
It's up.
It's up.
Apparently
Hold on, wait a minute. Talk about, bro. Talk about. Hold on.
What you got? What's the name of it? Hold on, let's get this drop
here it
real
is.
quick.
I don't know what camera. Is this camera on me?
Your camera's right there. It's red.
It's right in front of you.
It's right.
Oh, I don't know. This is
look
it from Envision. Look at it. It's called Fantasy
Sweet fantasy, baby.
from Rosalie. I wear this like every day, especially in training classes, because I got to be around people and got to be close to them. So I'm like, okay.
I don't
That's
wear
what
it
it is.
every day, Rosalie, because I got fired from a
Oh
job.
wow, fantasy.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
smell.
yeah.
Oh, it's for him and her.
Right. I got
Don't focus
fired
on
from
that
a
part.
job before
Huh?
because I
focus on that
smelled
part.
too
Oh,
good.
it's a unisex smell.
And when I got fired, I couldn't explain why I got fired because I smelled real good, and they was talking about me at the water cooler, and the dude
Water
who
cooler.
fired me, he was never mind him, but it's all good. But yeah, it smells great.
Okay, so Usher paid off his people.
Exactly. So now, do you think he don't have it?
I'm not here to judge his anatomy.
Because he do.
Because I mean, because the way he.
Wait, how do you know?
If you
Do you
are
have access to his
settling,
medical records?
if you are settling a case and
That's
you know
true.
you don't have it, why would you settle?
I wouldn't settle for shit.
No. I mean, look at how many cases R. Kelly settled.
I don't
Yeah,
have any
He
cases.
that hurts you by settling. But
I
Yeah.
just talked to Carrie
Well,
Hilson.
Michael
and
Jackson
Rihanna.
settled.
did he? I didn't think he settled.
No, he paid.
What's up, Miss Coleman?
He did.
He paid. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot of
because
people
it's
just want
Mike,
to. A
though.
lot of
It's
people
Mike.
just
They
want.
want
A lot of people just. I mean, this is the thing.
We fighting.
This
All
is
the
my
way.
thing. Like, when it comes to that settle shit, I don't give a fuck
Nope.
what my PR say,
I'm not.
my lawyer say. If I ain't do it, take that shit to trial. Mr. Big from Alabama, take that shit to trial. Cause I'm not, huh? You know who
Ron
Mr. Big?
Isley.
Yeah, because that's what I.
That's the only
Nah.
Mr. Big I know.
Everybody from Cotton City, you know what I'm saying, all the way to Sin City. You know what I'm talking about?
Las
Look-
Vegas.
No, that's not the original
Phoenix City,
Sin City.
the original one.
Thank you.
Where
There
they
we
got all
go.
them bodies buried in the Chattahoochee.
Hey, first of all,
The
Prezzie.
Chattahoochee.
Yeah. Where the hoochies go to get buried.
Hey, anyway,
You know, ask
with
him.
hold on.
He know.
Usher told y'all years ago, let it burn. You got it bad. Damn. You don't have to call. It's okay. He like it his way, and he was ready to sign them papers. NDA. Had to read between the lines. Big facts.
NDA.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I would never sign one. Because I'm talking.
You
You
just
ain't gonna
Prezzie-
stop me from talking. I'm talking.
Y'all know Prezzie
I'm
got that.
talking.
Hey, Phoenix City is the original Sin City. Calm down, Bentley Ray. We just clarified
He
it up.
finna go hard.
Yo, you first
finna
of
go
all,
hard.
we ain't the one put bodies in the river first. Calm down, bro. We got it. I made sure they knew that y'all the original.
Yeah, dude, you drain it. They all there.
All them bodies there have eaten alligators and shit.
That's why the Everglades will never go dry.
So,
So why don't they ever talk about R. Kelly cases with the boys?
He finna get life.
whoa, wait
Why
a
don't they-
minute. Stop.
Why don't they
Stop.
ever talk about that? I thought we only protect black women. What about black men?
Wait.
So we not.
Stop. Wait, it's too much coming at me. Did you say why we don't talk about R. Kelly and the boys?
Yes.
What you mean R. Kelly and the boys?
That he
hold
molested.
on.
R. Kelly molested some boys?
I'm gonna
Yes.
just sit here and pretend that my mama said, "Stop looking stupid in your pictures." When I was
Wait.
when I was a kid, when I was little,
No,
I had a big head. And
you're
little
not getting out of
neck.
this.
Nah, hell no.
No,
nigga, it's all good.
we're not getting out.
And
Wait.
My mama said,
wait.
My mama said, "Stop making that stupid face." So I'm
Wait.
gonna make that stupid face again.
Wait. Prezzie, where you getting this from?
During the whole time of his court case, what it came
Can you
out
pull
when
up
he
some articles that
with what when he was in New York. I think it was the case in New York where it came up.
the case in New York that said R. Kelly would mess with them boys.
Yes.
Not Cowboys, but them boys. Them boys.
'Cause you
Not
know,
America's team.
Yeah, he was. He was all on America's team.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, he was OI on America's team.
No.
Go, Prezzie, pull it up.
Okay. Y'all
All right, so
Okay, go
somebody said yes, he was.
That's what I'm saying.
Fourth wall back there talking about. Mm-hmm.
She's from Chicago. She probably heard it. But no, I'm saying like
Yikes.
during all of this time and the
Can we
different.
tag Kanye since we talking about Chicago?
No,
Do-
wait,
Kanye,
Kanye, yeah.
Kanye.
Do you know? Hold on, let me hold
Y'all
on.
gotta let
Hold on,
Kanye
man.
stay quiet.
Let
But
me hear
I
what.
did heard he got married. But no, listen. So when all
Blessings.
the witnesses and things like that was coming up, there was guys in there as well. of saying that he messed with them and stuff like that and took advantage. And that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody talk about that. Y'all talking about, go against the parents because they knew when they was giving these little girls. What about the boys?
This is my first time hearing about R. Kelly deep diving into some boys now. I can't even.
He's glitching.
He glitching. Uh-oh, they got to hear Elliot. He
Shout out to Bernie Mac.
I never heard this before.
Anyone that
this is news.
Yes, so it
Well, I
was,
didn't follow the R. Kelly trial either.
it was the 8th day of R. Kelly's trial where a man testified that when he was underage,
he the Ricky Smiley.
He
touched me.
Yeah, when he was 17, and R. Kelly asked him what was he willing to do for music.
He said, "What would you
then
do
he
for a
made,
Klondike bar?"
He said he then crawled towards him.
Who crawled towards who?
Hey,
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
All right. Hey,
whoa,
whoa.
Okay.
R. Kelly trying to give him best of both worlds.
And performed an act on him. So then let's see what else he says.
I'm still at the crawl.
He asked him if he ever he was crawling. Grown man.
Whoa, wait. Wait. R. Kelly's big, tall ass crawling.
He asked him, have he ever had fantasies involving men?
Hey, but no, hold on.
My heart racing.
Then said to keep it between
I'm trying
us
to
because we're family now. We're brothers.
Me and my
he
brother never played like that.
He also asked for him to call him daddy, which some of the women were
R.
girls
Kelly,
that said that.
First of all, wait. R. Kelly's 6'6", 6'3".
And then there was another 16-year-old boy that said,
"This is allegations."
I mean, that's.
I can't see.
Don't see it. Don't try to see it. You don't use the word "I can't see."
I'm thinking to myself, R. Kelly was like, he liked to fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can soar.
We sung that at my graduation too.
Nah, listen.
Well, he didn't have to believe he can crawl because he knew he could. He had to believe he could fly because that was
I Am Legend with the zombies and they crawling on the wall.
That's probably what he looked like.
I can't. I don't.
No.
These gotta be allegations.
Wait.
That's two boys that testified.
Did he crawl to the 16-year-old too?
Yeah. Well, the 17-year-old said he crawled over. 16-year-old didn't say he crawled, but I mean, maybe he didn't crawl with everybody.
R. Kelly was looking like a fucking Great Dane crawling and shit.
I need to take a moment to process this.
Y'all, this was 2 years ago during the trial.
You don't drop no shit on nobody like this.
It was 2 years ago during the trial. They said day 8.
We had a pandemic where people was in the house.
Yeah, like so when he had a chance to crawl on somebody.
Stuff was fake news.
That was real news.
No, you couldn't come outside.
You said R. Kelly crawled to a dude.
I didn't say it. He said it.
For the first time in R. Kelly history.
He said it.
He crawled to another grown man.
He wasn't grown. He was a teenage boy. That's why he said we brothers now. We family. You don't tell nobody. We keep it in between. We keep it between family. Well, I don't know. Diddy said him and his girl used to fight like brothers. So, in the song.
I'm uncomfortable on this podcast.
But I'm saying, so why is it that nobody talked about that?
Like, because nobody knew.
It was public.
It obviously not.
Not.
Sorry.
Just tearing up the set.
Shit. Sorry.
It was public knowledge. They reported on that trial. That was during his trial there, and now he got the next
See, look. Chandre hits. Damn, I didn't know that was messing with boys. I didn't know Kelly was messing with boys where he said it's 12 play. Meaning as long as you were 12 or older, you could play.
Okay, now when you listen to the song,
like this, right?
You don't know who it's against. It could be anybody.
Y'all tag.
I'm thinking about like this.
Real quick, hey, can y'all please tag people? If you got to tag people by name.
He was for everybody.
R. Kelly.
No.
Carrie Hilson.
R. Kelly can't check his phone.
Oh, it's okay.
He in jail.
Zoe Saldana.
He gonna die there.
I cannot believe
Megan
Good. R. Kelly was.
How can you not believe it? So you could believe that he would mess with a girl, but he can't mess with a boy?
No. It's not about that. It's not about that because every man has crawled to their girl like, yeah.
Maybe that's his fantasy.
Finna get it in with you right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like every man has walked.
See, so why if he can't? He was crawling to his boy. Not his
I don't
girl.
Like, I don't like the way you playing with that.
I don't like that.
I don't like how you guys are acting like he can't do that to boys.
I mean,
If he is a predator,
hey.
apparently he don't care what you are. He's a
But
predator.
what was he on Chris Hansen? Was he like Fleece Johnson?
No, that's
Was he a
before.
predator?
That's before it came out and he got caught. He probably would get. I would see him getting caught up in something like that. Well, no, because he can't read, so he probably wasn't sending messages. Never mind.
I still believe I can soar. You see me running, not crawling through that open door.
And
Wait a
again,
minute. Wait a minute.
No, no. See me running through that open
You
door.
see me? The substitute running with crawling.
Come
it wasn't the open door. They was already in the room.
Okay.
Cut the commercial.
I can't. Oh shit! She done messed up my mental tonight. I just got out there.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to process
Like
this
my,
right
I
now.
just got out of
Because you
therapy.
can't see R. Kelly crawling.
I don't want to see it.
We'll crawl to my
where's
room
my-
tall
of
is he?
fun.
Where's
too.
my remote?
How tall is R.
Wait,
Kelly?
wait,
Let's
one.
see.
remote?
We'll crawl to
How?
my room of fun too.
Well, only he
And
crawls.
now
We
so
not want
give
everybody
me-
crawling.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Only daddy crawls. Cause
Only daddy crawls.
That's what he said to
First
call
of all,
him.
my daddy never crawled.
That's what
I
he
wish
said to
would,
call him.
I
'cause,
got bad knees.
like, nah, we ain't gonna put the word daddy with R.
That's
Kelly
what he said
crawling.
to call him.
Shouts
We're
out
not
to
gonna
all
put daddy with R. Kelly at all.
No.
That's what he
Pod
said to call him.
Piper.
Exactly
not-
how he got the
we
name.
should actually
Pied Piper
strike
was
that from
over
the record,
kids.
too.
Yes,
not
I know
just
he played a
little girl.
He been telling. But all I'm saying
Matter
is,
of fact, we just not mention his name at all. Like,
yeah, let's change the subject. I don't care.
Like
We
the
need-
Kagoo.
Oh, he's 6'1". Oh, he a big crawler.
Dick
I didn't know he was 6'1".
Not the big crawler.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
hold on. I got my new stage name.
the big crawler. You got big steppers, and you got big crawlers.
I didn't know he was a big crawler. That's crazy.
First of all, I'm uncomfortable. I don't like it.
I am too. a little bit.
Prezzie made the set uncomfortable. Can we
The
talk about
big
something else?
crawler. Yeah, we can.
Oh,
I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, if
What?
he's a crawler, he's a
What's
crawler.
your favorite color? Let's just change the whole goddamn subject.
well, this is my thing. She did bring up one good point.
She
You
did.
can't look past R. Kelly crawler. now.
And did.
My eyes are open because if I close them, I see them.
Well, I mean, which one of y'all closer to 6'1"? Let's see.
JayDot.
Nah,
Let's see how it
nah,
looks.
JayDot, how tall are you?
I got.
Who got the good knees?
5'5" thick thighs.
Who got good
I'm
knees?
5'10". I'm 5'10".
Okay, so let's see.
Nah, first of all, you ain't never catch me crawling. Shot.
I'm not 5'10". I'm not 5'5".
Alright.
I
What?
got thick thighs. though.
You ain't, bro. Ain't.
Alright.
Listen, first of all, ain't.
Well,
Alright.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Don't
I'm
play
gonna tell you
with
like
me.
this.
Oh,
I grew up listening to Jodeci. I was a film member in Jodeci. It was KC.
you was not the fifth member. Martin was.
No, Martin was not. That was an act. That was a TV show.
Yo.
We're talking about
But, okay,
logistics and
true statement
accuracy.
though. Fun fact: Anthony Hamilton supposed to be the fifth member of Jodeci.
I don't
No,
see that
it
happening.
wasn't. It wasn't JoJo, KC. Hey, brothers, y'all.
Devontae
I can
Dalvin.
tag y'all right now. KC, JoJo, Devontae. Speak on my behalf. It was KC, JoJo, Devontae, Mr. Dalvin, and John. Anthony Hamilton was not. How do you even write that in?
Google it.
I couldn't see that. I mean, I get it,
I
but I
can't see
couldn't
it
see
either.
him.
So
I guess because what he
let's-
was.
Wait,
let's
first of
see
all,
actuality.
wait.
I was a
It's
fifth
facts.
member of Jodeci.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying.
It's facts.
The
It's
same
You know,
way.
documented.
you know how many high-tech boots I bought from Solo Serve?
Okay.
Because
calm
that's what
down.
made the difference.
You know how many black pants, high-tech boots that I bought from Solo Serve, and black vest, and black pants. I'm actually still wearing the original garments right now.
Okay, I'm done. Fun fact that Sinbad paid Jodeci out of his pocket on their first tour because the promoter gypped him.
Sinbad
You know
is
what?
awesome.
You know what?
He's a
Can-
stand-up
can we-
guy.
Yeah, I like
For
Sinbad.
Black History Month, can we just give it up to Jodeci?
He said the open door, left or right cheek. First of all, Angie, don't you ever comment
The
like that.
left cheek, right cheek.
Can what's wrong? JayDot found that's funny. I don't think that's very disgusting. First of all,
What, cheeks? Everybody got them.
okay, Prezzie.
Some on their face, some below the back.
I mean, everybody got cheeks everywhere. You got cheeks on your face. You got two sets of cheeks. I don't understand the problem with the cheeks.
We're talking technical terms.
Oh, see,
Exactly.
the judge that sentenced the guy that killed Nipsey Hussle,
Do you know what this
the
is?
marathon continue
This
nigga
is-
that gave.
They call it the Miller
Hold-
Rock, but this is a slap in the cheeks.
That's crazy. Hey, the judge gave Eric Holder 60 years to life for killing Nipsey Hussle.
And not 60, not all of that. for
25 to
Nipsey.
life, right?
But I
They
mean,
gave him
some
two
for also.
25s
and a 10 for the other people that got shot. People forgot other people got shot too.
Yeah. Well, I don't give a fuck. Right in hell. That's
But
how I
I'm
feel
saying,
about that.
is it with out parole though, or does he have a chance of parole?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think it, because let me tell you what's funny about, and I hate to bring this up, but the Tory Lanez situation, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people keep saying he's guilty for shooting Megan. He did not get found guilty for shooting Megan. He got found guilty for being a foreigner with a weapon, and reckless endangerment, and what was the third one?
It was the assault.
Assault. So keep in mind, assault could mean you shooting your weapon recklessly.
Assault can mean you can be pointing a weapon.
You can be pointing a weapon.
Assault with a weapon.
Yeah, so it's not he was found guilty for shooting Megan.
Which if you look at that man's rap sheet, he should have been in jail and been deported.
Yeah.
Didn't they deport Slick Rick? But Tory Lanez still walking around?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
If he get parole, it's a death sentence because the streets will get him. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, if the streets get him, I'm going to be so mad.
If the streets get him?
Yes.
Why would you be mad?
Because y'all let George Zimmerman walk around.
Facts.
But then, you killed Nipsey, so I'm going to kill you. He killed a teenage boy, and he got out and signed in doggone Skittle packs. What happened to the streets then? Why ain't the streets jumping on that?
Yeah, it's funny.
That the streets.
And I agree with you with the hypocrisy of the street shit. Because I feel like your favorite rappers, I can't name, besides me, right? I know I'm a lot of people's favorite rapper when I do rap. Prezzie, I know you dislike my music. It's cool. But yeah, your facial expression.
I didn't. I was like, okay.
But
trying to see where we were going.
Well, honestly, what I'm saying is, and we're joking and stuff of that nature, but name 5 rappers that protested against the shooting in Buffalo. I didn't even hear Conway the Machine Gun, Westside Machine Gun, or Benny the Butcher, who are from, and I could be wrong, but they are from Buffalo. They got signed to Shady Records. They are the biggest things out of New York right now. Mm-hmm. When you hear New York, you hear those 3 names a lot, but they are from Buffalo. Your biggest rappers that protesting and different things of that nature, you haven't heard. Only person, and who else brought this point up, was Charleston White. People don't like Charleston White, but he's speaking the fucking truth.
Yeah.
You may not like it. You know what I'm saying? You may not like the way Charleston White say things, but he's speaking the truth. None of your favorite fucking rappers said anything about the shooting in Buffalo. 100%. None of them said anything about, even when that white boy shot up that black church, none of them said anything. You know what I'm saying? It's equivalent to Black Lives Matter not saying anything about those fucking black cops killing that black man.
Yep.
It's equivalent because it's fucking hypocritical. It's unfair. Al Sharpton is snitch bitch ass. Fucking bobblehead, anorexic, mom fucking iron low looking motherfucker.
Not my iron low. Wait, time out. Did you just say my iron low?
He's anemic.
He's anemic. So fucking bad perm. Not only did you not wear a bad perm, but you got a Just For Me Duke Kick edition perm. You know what I'm saying? You didn't say shit about those 5 cops. And
no.
This is, wait, real quick.
Any skinny girl come to me talking shit with a big head, I'm gonna be like, get your iron low ass.
But reason why I say that is it's a problem because look at the message that we as Black Lives Matter. Look at the message that you sent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the message that was sent.
It's like, hands off. But if it would have been,
like
a
white,
whole another Rodney King type of thing.
It was a Rodney King thing. It was just
with,
black.
No, I'm saying with white.
Exactly.
Then people would have had something to say. But with this, it's like the first thing was like, it must have been personal. What was going on? It's like, but if it was white cops, you wouldn't be like, it's personal. It's like, it's automatic racism. You have to understand that it's not always the race. Sometimes it is that uniform where they think they have a higher power over everyone else. But it's like, you're supposed to be at a higher standard. You say, black people kill each other all the time. That's fine, but you wearing a badge where you saying you're going to protect the community, but you the one taking them out. Like,
and with that statement about black people kill each other all the time, y'all got to understand. If you put a bunch of whites in poverty-stricken areas, what the fuck is going to happen?
Even not poverty-stricken. When it comes to killings, more white people kill white people, more black people kill black. So it's like,
that's what I'm saying. So, like, look at the south side of San Antonio. They got a high murder rate. I believe they
Someone
murder
just
rate
got
is.
shot out of a Walmart last night.
What you're
Huh?
saying is-
Someone just got shot outside of a Walmart last night on the south side.
But you see what I'm saying though?
What you're saying is very accurate. People collectively are going to kill the people that are around.
Exactly.
So have
Oh, like he said, what happened to JayDot? He just disappeared.
I'm right
I didn't
here.
even notice he
Jay,
disappeared.
yeah,
When?
yeah, I don't know.
He didn't disappear. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
He's in the Matrix.
I don't know.
I'm right here.
That's crazy.
As I was saying,
Yeah,
people are going to kill each other in their region.
yeah.
That's like saying someone like do the murder rate in a random town in Utah, in a random town.
Do they kill each
in
other
a
in
random
Utah?
town in Wyoming? Oh yeah. Any take places in this country.
I get what you.
where-
Ain't no black. I guarantee
Yeah,
you,
it's
black
not
on
no
black
black.
crime ain't high in Utah.
That's why I don't like the term black on black crime. Like, but it's only used to counter other things
That's
by
what I'm-
saying it's black on black.
but
Like,
what I'm-
do we say Asian on Asian crime?
Cause I'm quite sure black
Well,
on.
do you know Asian is
A
it
whole-
spans like
yes.
India.
Yes.
Yeah, but what I'm
But they don't.
what I'm saying though is like
They don't consider
he said Al Sharpton and granddaddy head ass. What I'm saying though, but like with I feel, cause I'm gonna tell you one. Only time I don't see color is when it comes to the police. I don't see color. I don't see gender. I don't see gender. I see a badge and
It's
color.
across the board.
It's across the board. Cause when I was in the military, and let me make this
I
clear.
don't
Real,
see color when I wake up with a hangover.
oh, I can see that. But let me just make this clear across the board. When I was in the army,
Right.
if one of the person fucked up in my platoon, they don't say Private Thomas fucked up. They say First Platoon ate the fuck up.
Yeah, it's everybody.
From the first sergeant, from the E7 on
Yep.
down to the lowest private, right?
Yep.
So and when you look at the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, motherfuckers probably don't even know the difference. They be like, the old people in the military fucked up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and it ain't no gender, it ain't no color. You know what I'm saying? It's the military is ate the fuck up.
Yep.
And so I take it personally because, one, I felt like those black cops know the blue wall protection, the union, the quality immunity. Did I say that right?
Yes.
First of all, we need to strip every police officer of the quality immunity. So that way you don't have nothing, because the quality immunity is a licensed skill.
I seen a thing where it's like they should have insurance. The same way doctors have malpractice insurance.
Nah,
Because
fuck.
you're a little bit more careful when stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that-
So if that is on you, it's a little bit different.
Well, when you think about it, when we think about these five, go ahead.
I was gonna shout out to some of the people that are watching. Shout out to Ebony, Rhonda, Mickey Sweet, Rosa.
Yo, shouts out to D Major. Yeah, definitely.
D Major. Like, I just want to.
I don't see them like that, so they'll probably pop up on mine later.
But you got to think, like, when you sue the police and you win the case, the money comes from the city.
Of course,
So,
of course they don't really
yes.
mind giving it up, but
oh, they do, because then the city in turn, some pass it on to citizens. Now, the taxes and stuff to cover this lawsuit that came of it.
excuse me.
That's true.
So my thing is like, when it comes to those type of things, let me just tackle this case real quick.
Go for it. Bro.
5 black cops. Let's just be honest. These 5 black cops thought they had the union covering over them. 2, they thought, oh, it's black, it's not gonna be a big deal. And you try to use those things towards as a step, right? Let's just get that understood. One, Memphis is for the most part, a dominant black city, right? In that particular area. These cops thought they were going to get the same treatment as white cops. That's how I feel. And I stand corrected on certain things I said a couple of podcasts ago. I did hear they got put on administration leave, like cops do. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like they felt that they in a black dominant area, they're a black man controlling a black dominant area, that they thought they was gonna get off with those things alone, not knowing like it don't. I still don't feel like I feel like the melanated system is still in effect when it comes to you.
But technically, they did kind of get off on it.
Okay.
And it wasn't until
Scoop, fill me up.
it wasn't until a few weeks later that it came back around. And initially, he didn't die right away. He died a few days later.
So his death triggered
Yes,
the investigation.
the investigation.
Gotcha.
And then they found out that what they said didn't happen because they, some like had their cameras turned off. So that's when they found out then. But initially, like, okay, arrest happened. He went to the hospital. They didn't get punished for that.
In the corporate world, we will call that. We would say, let's unpack this. Right? They were going at business as usual. They felt comfortable turning their cameras off. Business as usual. You in Memphis. Memphis don't even care about the blacks. Memphis. So if it's a cop that's putting into a black man in Memphis, it's going to fall into a case to where they write it up and they're probably like 4 or 5 years behind on cases of what do you call police brutality or injustice.
Yeah.
No one's dead. This is something that can be picked up to where as a complaint, right?
Yep.
So, because this dude died, now we hit national news, like Prezzie said.
Yeah.
The problem is that you now have to go back and look at every complaint of police injustice or violation of rights.
Well, that's only because the people on the the department would be on the investigation, though, right?
But they're not going to. That's internal affairs. But they're not going to be. Hold on. Here's what I'm saying. We're not stating. Not once are we stating police brutality. Brutality is different than rights violation. Those are things that go under the radar because they could be like, well, were you Reggie Miranda's or based on the camera footage or based on this. Those are things that can have someone review it. Okay, he complied to X, Y, Z in the code counsel of the book, and then it's out of there. We're not talking about brutality. This is a case of brutality that ended in death. They gotta address that. They gotta talk to that. And they got nothing. Now what's gonna happen? Hey, say your whole squad gotta come on in, bro. Because somebody dropped the ball, they kicked him or hit him too hard in the head, and now he gone. No matter what the reason is, he could have been messing with your chick. I don't care. Y'all messed up because y'all went outside of the law.
Well, okay, let me ask y'all this. I just want to know y'all point of view. Because a lot of times when I be talking, I know Fred Davis and his podcast, they give me a hard time. Cause they the people from Vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shouts out to tap in tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
They a little hard on you.
But they, everybody be like, I'm pro-black, and I'm talking about my master, owning your master. Like,
yes, the master owner.
No. Like he was talking about Britney Spears lost her kid, and I was like, she don't own her masters. I need to clear that story up too, but
she
we'll
don't
get
even
it.
own her barber. I mean, never mind. Go ahead, continue, brother.
So what I'm asking, do y'all not feel because they feel like they was black cops on a black man, they thought they were gonna get off? Not even a little bit. Y'all don't think that played a role in it?
No,
at all?
not at all. Not at all, bro.
You don't think so?
No.
What about
It's
you?
the cop mentality.
It's a cop mentality.
Right. It's
It's the cop mentality.
Okay, gotcha.
When they put on that uniform, they like, oh, I'm not one of y'all. I'm a cop. So they think they above. And again, if he had lived, it would not have gone through this. It would have been, you file a complaint, you go through the process, which now I'm like, how many other people may have beaten and stuff that are still trying to fight to get their justice from that. But this made, again, once someone died, now it's something huge. And I think with that, they probably figure like they ain't going to be paying attention because they didn't know he was going to die.
Bro,
they knew they beat him, though.
Yeah, I know.
You know how it goes.
But you got to understand, me being from Georgia and being in the Alabama area, I understand how cops.
Even more so.
I understand how cops fucking do.
Yeah.
I know how, like, to be honest,
you said something important. Alabama.
Black or
there's
white,
a
they don't.
distinctive line between Georgia
in
and Alabama.
It is. But what I'm saying is, though.
Speak to it.
What I'm saying is, though, and I hate to say this,
No, say it.
but most of the problems come from black cops. When you
Because of
get
that
pulled
mentality
over,
of, I'm not y'all, I'm above y'all, I got this badge, so I'm not one of you. Like grown-ups say, I'm not one of your little friends. And that's that whole power trip of, I'm not one of y'all little people, I got this.
it's amazing how Willie still lives.
I was accepted
Yeah,
in the echelon.
So
exactly.
So it's amazing, even with that talk conversation, it's amazing how Willie still lynching niggas. He been gone for generations.
But that's the same thing with slavery. Who was the ones that went out to go catch the slaves?
Slaves.
Exactly. So it wasn't, because they black. It's like, oh, they trusted me to have this position.
Yeah.
So they're going to turn you in. They're going to tell whatever I have to do to please this person. That's the same thing as I see with the cops.
Yeah, definitely. I can't argue that.
She right.
She definitely damn right about that. Good
She
point.
be doing stuff. She be making points
She's
sometimes.
talking third person.
She's talking third person.
She do it
She be doing- she be
sometimes.
killing.
That's how
She
she
be
do
killing.
Hey, you
it.
want some of the hot sauce though?
No, bro, you ain't finna. I ain't
Yeah.
finna. We gotta order a new stomach from Amazon. So kids all core. I want to make sure Prezzie was comfortable with it, but tonight we're gonna talk about sex.
The hoes? Oh.
The hoes. What the fuck is
Yeah,
Prezzie
she-
be? Oh,
she came all the way from over there.
she be
Yeah,
up.
like, tonight
Bro,
we're
I
gonna talk
swear.
about the hoes.
Yo, Prezzie is
Bruh.
fucking like.
It's all good though.
Prezzie
I
be-
like the energy.
Prezzie be
Come with the
in,
energy.
like.
Come with the energy.
She be off.
F-R-E-M-O-E-E.
She be doing what?
She be-
R-A-I-L-M-N-O-P.
Prezzie in a whole
Whatever
nother
the
orbit,
energy
man. I'm
is.
keep trying to
Shout
tell
out to
y'all
my dog,
Prezzie is
Glorilla.
not fucking human. Like, we clearly discussed.
Y'all
but
was saying where the hoes at before the show started.
I'm uncomfortable. I did not say what a hoe.
Didn't you hear them say that?
Who is them?
She said, yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't even have Alexa or Google Maps, so I don't know where they're at.
I don't either. Well, never mind. I found some hoes.
Where you found hoes at?
It's a trap.
You know what? You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Listen,
Trap. Yo, hey,
Yo.
I'm quick with it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Look
You a
at
hoe
my
magnet,
guttable
you a
ass.
hoe
Where you
magnet.
found hoes at?
When you a hoe
Where?
magnet, you a hoe magnet.
Oh, you a hoe magnet?
It seemed like it.
Damn, what kind of hoes you?
No, I ain't say they my hoes.
They your hoes?
They for the
Look,
streets.
They
Check
for
this
the
out.
street. You better not have no fucking hoes.
They for the streets.
Look,
I'm
Look, anytime a woman says, R. Kelly was crawling the men,
You know what? She a deadly motherfucker, bro. That's a black widow.
she done her research watching.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I fuck with President. Shouts out to the hood apparel gear on top of the head. Definitely. As well.
Oh, I was like, who got on hood apparel?
Yeah,
That's
you
me.
definitely rocking the hood apparel. I had on the hood apparel sweat. The hood apparel. I had a hood apparel sweat. I had a hood apparel sweatsuit
You
on
did,
today.
it was cream.
I had a cream. Man, shouts out to
We could have
everybody.
been an Oreo.
She's not the Oreo.
Yeah,
Black
but,
on the outside, cream in the middle.
yeah, but y'all trying to play me. Y'all like, oh, he'll follow directions. I'm like, you know what?
I was just like, what happened? But you could have stayed. You
No,
want
this
to
the
take a
crazy part.
commercial so you could change?
Nah, I'm good. So
Come back,
y'all,
Oreo?
okay, real quick before we go to the next subject, I'm tell you what happened
Hoes.
to me this past weekend on. I was told this is what's going on in my life. I'm in Buda, Texas, performing.
Mm-hmm.
The judge get a phone call like, pull him off the stage. He don't need to be performing.
Wait. Let's unpack that. The judge.
Yes, shouts out on a call.
Are you performing for like legal counsel?
Incarceration camp.
This is the fourth Black History event in Buda, Texas.
But what does it got to do with like legal counsel?
I'm about to tell you, so
or incarceration.
Well,
The
listen,
I
judge
don't
was
like
out
these words
there.
together in the same
Well,
conversation.
so listen, y'all remember February 29th, 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I launched Streetligion Nation Radio in the honor of Will Flux because he was born on the leap year.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
technically,
Party.
he's only 13.
Yeah.
So,
The flux continuum.
Yeah.
so I performed in Buda at the very first Black History event ever in Buda, in the city hall. And if anybody know my poetry, it's pretty upfront. So
Not for the weak.
somebody in the police, I ain't gonna say the police station did, but somebody popped my tires in front of the police station. So I was like, Martin,
Thin line between love and hate.
where's the justice? They popped my
Wait,
tires.
whoa.
On a Lexus.
Whoa.
They on DeLorean.
Hold on,
Yeah, they
hold
popped
on,
on
time out, bro.
DeLorean.
Let's
Shouts out to Rhonda, who stayed with me and helped me get a new tire.
You talking about Ohio? Never mind.
No, that's
Rose.
Rose.
Well, you said because you had said you found out Rose's real name and we didn't know, so
I-
you was probably
yeah,
thinking maybe it is Rhonda.
I think it's like Ronika.
Shout out to the homie. Congratulations on the.
Yes, on her new
I know.
job.
Yeah,
That's why
Rose-
Rose
Hold
not
on.
here, guys.
Yeah, so I did not fire Rose for the record because people be
Yes.
like, Legacy be firing and cutting ties with
and
people.
do,
He'd be like,
but not this time.
shut down the studio.
Hey,
You want to
President-
come into the studio, go get some Cambodian breast milk.
No,
Use
like,
for a balloon.
because
You
I
do.
believe
You
a lot
shut
of people
it
thought,
down.
man, you had an issue. That's why you went on the show.
I mean,
But,
we do. Is
You
because
be telling
of
people I got
edges.
an issue with you.
Edges.
No, it wasn't that. We didn't. We
He was jealous over your edges.
Well, I'm grandma still. Don't.
no, it,
I didn't know who was jealous about whose edges.
No, I never had a problem with JayDot or you. It was
Nah,
just.
remember when he was talking about how my hair ain't this long?
oh.
They don't touch my
You have
shoulders.
problems with
No,
me
wait,
now.
excuse
don't
me?
sugarcoat it.
When was that? When was that Vibe? Remember we used to-
Yeah,
remember-
yeah, I remember that.
Y'all
I
remember Vibe, right? Y'all
Vibe
remember
was lit.
Vibe?
Vibe was lit.
Vibe. Y'all remember Vibe when we used to do comedy, poetry? When we was out there, we had food. Shout out
You had
to,
everybody on the
my
ground
cousin
getting little
John.
snacks and stuff.
Shout out to Tish in the kitchen.
What-
She kicked everybody out the kitchen.
Including me.
No, I worked in the kitchen. Thank you. I did
Shout
not
out to
get
all of
kicked
that,
out.
right? Like, and then in Legacy one night came on here like, that's why your hair touched the back of your
I don't
ear.
remember that. I feel like I'm
It
being
is okay.
You did.
It's all
I
good.
feel attacked. Like honestly, I do. I feel attacked. Like I don't. Cause I remember one time I went to the restroom and y'all renamed this show without me.
Oh yeah,
You like
yeah. That was with
That was a great show. Hey, give me
Mo.
some. Give me
No.
some for that one. That was a great show. That was a great show.
As I was saying about Buddha, I was on
DeLorean.
stage.
Bop.
I'm assume only politicians can reach a politician. They was like pull him
The
off.
mayor?
I don't know who, but it was like pull him off the stage. I can't believe this is what you represent. And I was like, wow, it's Black History. What's the person out of Black History? But
Can I
I was
ask a question though.
yes.
Were you on stage in Buddha, Texas, talking about you
That was him.
niggas with you black
When you be
skin,
doing
white,
this and-
non-melanated, the sunburned skin, you. And you know how you do your,
Yeah,
you do your shots.
exactly.
Were you doing that?
that.
Were you doing that?
That makes a difference.
And then you walked
Exactly
outside and
that.
you're like, I got 4 flat tires.
Wait, that was year 1. We talk about year 4. Like, year 4. Year 4. I was.
You gotta slow down, bro.
Year 4. I was.
Sometimes you gotta slow down.
Year 4. I was in my bag, but not a body bag. I was.
Oh, they're gonna put you there.
Yes, I was.
You got out.
So I was.
You here? Celebrate.
Only thing I said, I got a classic line. Christian rappers can rapture your butt off. You know about the rapture? You can rapture your
Don't
butt
get left
off
behind.
and still get left behind.
But you can also say you can rap cherub.
Look. So this was the line that got me. Wait, stop it.
Romans?
No.
Cherub?
I know what you mean, but this is the line that
They got your
caused.
tires flat.
No, this is the line that caused the uproar this year. You can rapture your butt off and still get left behind. Just because you give him head, I said,
Doesn't mean
ladies.
respect your
Wait,
mind.
wait.
What's the line?
Just
Wait.
because you give him head doesn't mean he respects your mind.
Head, respect your mind. Just because you give him head doesn't mean he respect your mind.
Okay.
Bro, they blew up this lady's phone, like pull him off the stage.
Off of that, though?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
Well, no. All right, so check it out.
So, in the corporate world, I'm gonna talk y'all language.
Wait a minute. Tell me out to my kneecaps and my calf.
No, the other one I
My
wasn't
legs
on
look
it.
real strong in this mirror over here.
Yo, shut your ass up. So listen. So,
Do y'all see my leg? Right? Look at that calf muscle.
I
Oh,
thought it was a bone.
bro, you got them old dog 3s on your feet.
no, I do.
Yo, but listen.
But my legs are shiny though.
Yeah, so listen.
You said something that
But-
was important.
But so all I said was just because you give him head doesn't mean he respects your mind.
And don't. That's how hoes is made.
I didn't say that part. You
Oh.
added that.
Right.
So Prezzie just added it. I didn't say that. For the record, I didn't say that. So those who was at the show saw and I got pulled to the side during the car show. They had a bunch of Corvettes out there. So listen, if you're on my Instagram, you'll see.
One question.
Yeah.
Was there a little red one?
Yes. Of course. So listen.
Shout out to the purple one.
So listen. So I'm in the Corvette show. I'm like, oh look, y'all see Corvettes Club. I see a bunch of black people with good credit. Because some of that stuff was like
not the good credit.
Yeah. So because some of the Corvettes was immaculate. And so I got pulled to the side, and I knew it was serious because she didn't say Legacy City. It was like, "Hey, Cedric." I was like, "Who know my real name?"
Can I talk to you? Like
yes, just like that.
Remind you of those days, huh?
She'll try to send your information
back in your
to
silver
the people
cap
that's
days.
watching.
So, but anyway, so the second time they like do something more inspirational. I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's
so
not inspirational.
yeah, so I was like, "Wow." I don't know.
Made me a little strong as hell.
Yes, get out the mirror. So that's what happened in Buddha. So my point is like. Certain parts of San Antonio are trying to blackball me, I feel, as well. But that's cool.
Come from inside.
But I'm like, why? I'm like, this is what pissed me off. I'm like, for the politician to be fucking calling your phone, they should have been at the fucking event. It sounds real familiar to me.
You're overlooking something that's very important.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm being targeted. That's how I feel like I'm being targeted.
No.
You don't know?
You don't. First of all,
hold on, bro.
I'm on air.
You're overlooking something that's very important.
What's that?
You're worried about the people that's targeting you when you're not focused on the people that actually committed a crime against you. They flat your tires.
Bro, it didn't matter.
No.
It didn't matter to them because they was like, yo, find your way home. I was like, damn.
So
if it wasn't for Rhonda, I'd be fucked off.
Watch this, Prezzie.
What's up?
Can we concur that had he called his insurance and put in a claim that I had a crime committed against my vehicle, my personal vehicle that I paid for, I have a crime committed against my vehicle where they vandalized my vehicle during a governmental function.
Like, boy, get off my phone.
Government.
Thank you. No matter how articulate he sounded, it was like, boy, it's Buddha. It's less than 1% black. Get your ass
Like,
out.
boy,
it's on
you
paper.
know better than Texas, boy.
Boy!
But it's on paper now. You
boy
can
real
hit me.
quick.
That's why. Not you understand why when I pull up anywhere, I got nice alligator eating boots,
With the iguana stomach.
and a shirt. And I'm finna upgrade it to a 10-gallon hat, but because of the circumference of my head, it might be 11.5 gallon. Right? But the point is this, bro. You have to fight fire with oxygen. What happens when you apply oxygen to fire?
What?
It gets hotter. Now you are in control of the fire.
Man, listen, JayDot, I hear you.
The fire and you got no fire.
JayDot, I hear you. But I'm a black man with a black company. Mm-hmm. And you must have, so I know you know.
Is your car black?
Where the hoes at?
What a hose. Okay, listen.
Where the hoes at?
Yeah.
Prezzie said where the hoes
I think Prezzie out here.
I
just feel like Prezzie out here
not
doing
in the
something.
streets.
You ain't in the street? Because I would hate for you to be
I
there.
have a question.
Oh, shit. I'm scared of
No,
Prezzie question.
no.
Prezzie question made me.
Now.
Hey, fourth wall, put the camera on Prezzie. I want Prezzie need to have a solo camera.
No,
All
it's not. Now you
Go
want
ahead.
to ask the question because it ain't even important.
No,
It's
ask the
just an
question now.
observation.
All right, go ask the question.
How he get his hair to stick out the top of? You don't see that?
Oh, shit. Hey,
Like,
zoom
how
in
that
on JayDot.
No, don't zoom in on that.
Zoom in
I
on
wanna know
JayDot.
How that happened?
Yo, look at that. Yo, look at
I
that.
feel like what's
Look at that hair sticker. Yo, what the
like
fuck
how,
is that?
That's what's like. How that happened? Oh, he got a whole
he got a
lot.
ski mask on. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Okay. Good. Okay. Hey, y'all, please make sure y'all share.
Yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, please.
Now,
I think I didn't read everything.
Put my business out in public.
I was wondering how that happened because I thought it was a regular hat. I
Hey
didn't know it
man,
had a ski
shouts
hat.
out for Prezzie looking so beautiful.
Thanks,
She's
guys.
beautiful every night, but look
Try
at
to do it.
her glow is even.
Try to bring something to the
Prezzie.
table.
You know,
Now that we're gonna put my business out in the street.
she glowing tonight. Shouts out to Prezzie.
Try to
Let me. Hey, scroll down.
Oh, what
I done read all
Vincent
those
just
comments
said.
already. Scroll down.
What? Shout out to Vincent's Web Apparel.
Yo, shout out to Web
Shout out
Apparel.
to Vince,
Hey, yo, send me your logo so I can put it on the curtain back here as well. Nah, that wasn't no cop. mentality. That was pure hood brother mentality. Man, that shit spicy, bro. I can
Oh, you
smell
can
the
smell-
spice. Like the inside of my nose is bald. Yo, move that shit out the way. Nose, that's my show. I can't with you. Let me find out you got holes in them. Let me find out she got holes in the shit. Gonna be a fucking problem. Go up.
They not in the street.
What are you at? They at church?
That's where they be.
Let me see.
Now, you know.
No, I don't
You grew up
fucking
in the
know.
church.
No,
You-
don't.
I
Bro, don't ever talk about my. You talking about my mama? You talking about my mama?
I ain't say your
fuck
mama.
off. No, I'm gonna tag my mama.
No, I
This
ain't say
is-
that.
No, you
So
talking
you
about.
ain't never
you
had
know
at
my mom
church.
personally,
You
fam.
ain't
Don't
never
do
had
that.
nobody at church.
No, I know.
You ain't never had nobody at church trying
No.
to.
I ain't
I
never.
know.
I ain't never had nobody in church. Don't.
I know.
Bro, don't
I
put-
bet you if you repost that video that you did when you went home and visit and you was preaching.
Press off, bro.
Repost that. Watch how many people get in the
My sister
doggone
beat your
comments.
ass. Like, wait.
No, she won't. She told you stop
talking about
saying that.
somebody in church.
She told
Say
you stop
where it's
saying that.
at. You ever had somebody in the streets or in the club?
Yo, man.
I love
The
juke
Prezzie.
joint?
That's
The
how
juke
he be
joint?
recognizing
You
them.
been to the juke joint? The
You
juke
never
joint
heard.
where- yeah.
You never heard his poetry where he talk about the same one in club be in the church and they say how you know
Mm-hmm.
exactly because you seen him. You was getting them 5s and 10s. Big baller, never mind 20s.
Mrs. Jones.
Hey,
Yeah, he was.
Hey, the disrespect that I get on this show is like, I don't really like the disrespect y'all be showing me. Like,
But you didn't read what Vincent Webb said. He
I'm
said,
sorry.
nephew, you remember the George Floyd at the rally at the park where you said we're not the same and it went left.
Yeah, so I talked about that last show. I'm not gonna go into too many details, but
No, go into it.
Okay,
I
well,
wanna
No, because we ain't trying to get
listen.
banned.
so
You really tagged your mama.
yeah, so I just sent her some money. She better get on my show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why you gonna tag her right when you about to talk about the hoes in the?
I'm about to talk about the hoes because my mom grew up in the era.
We can't
with-
talk
better
about hoes
take-
no more.
take her
His mama
off.
got tagged. We can't talk
And I got my sister Evelyn on here as well.
Evelyn.
You know what I'm saying? The JayDot talking to the mic. Oh, okay.
He
So
done moved the mic.
look,
and
somebody
stuff.
to come.
He done got
So
comfortable.
okay. I was at a. You know what? I'm gonna start doing these Black Rallies event. Y'all let me get a fuck. Y'all
Set
keep letting me
you
get an
up.
attack. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Vince Well took up me for that day because he was like, "Nephew, don't
We
do
good
that."
people.
You know what I'm saying?
good
So
people.
I was doing poetry. You know, in my spoken word, and I was like I said last week, I feel like the LGBT community comparing their rights to Black Americans is.
And
What the
one
fuck
was
you laughing
one
at?
was present.
And one was present, but
The T,
to the T, you know.
the T
You
one,
said petite or to
the T one out of the LGBTQIA.
Yes.
Mr. T was there?
Yeah, shut your.
It was
shut up.
It was Mrs. T.
No, okay. I don't. Let me be respectful.
Not the
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It was a transgender out there, right? And I said the struggle is not the same.
But it is real.
So what happened was, after I doing my thing, they got on the microphone and they fired the fuck off on me.
Shots fired.
And I remember texting Prezzie like, "Yo, I was like, I was,
You had no backup.
bro, I was mad because my intent was
They
either that battle
assassinated-
rapper kicked in. It's like I could get on the mic anytime I would light this bitch up. Prezzie like, don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that.
It's a trap.
She like, you on the east side
It's a
by yourself.
trap.
You know what I'm saying? At the time, was the studio on the east side? I was on South Hatbury. I was like, I'm about to set this. The studio was on South Hatbury one time. I was about to set that bitch. So look, I'm talking about like immediately when I got attacked, like punchlines and went. I don't know. I hit an upload
yeah.
button. It was like, so it was just like an upload.
You're like Google.
And then so it's like this down. Like I don't know. I thought of.
Play all my battles.
He done play on my back.
You're ready. All
And
them
so it was like,
lines.
for those know, like, Prezzie and we cut up a lot on thing, but like, she's an energy source for me. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna dive off the end on this bitch, and it's about to you about to take over the company. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? But there was one of, and then Vincent Well was like. You know, Vincent Well got on the microphone and said, "Well, look, we ain't the same. We don't got the same." So I'm like, "Oh shit!"
You know,
So I'm like, we finna break up this thing. We finna break up this whole Black History moment right here. It's finna go down. It was bad. So
He be ready though. Be ready though.
it was bad, man. It was one of the events where like that's why I don't do shows no more. It's like I feel like I just feel like I'm attacked a
Because
lot.
I think right now it's intentional. Oh,
Yeah.
That's a dope picture up there.
Yeah, that picture's too far. Too bad I was. Never mind. I caught myself.
Yep, exactly.
Boys got them legs out today. The
Okay,
boy got them legs out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to show out. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about me.
Nah, bro. I see mine. I'm right in front of the camera, bro.
Well, no, because
You-
JayDot
you-
was holding and showing his calves,
You
remember?
do realize that,
want
like, I
everybody
put
to see
like jojoba oil.
I, I got
oil my
Rosalie. I got
legs.
Rosalie oil on my. I got Rosalie oil on my legs though.
Like,
Shouts out
I
to
have,
Envision.
like, tea tree.
You got them, man. You got the mental.
Like, I oil my legs.
JayDot got the Menace to Society remix on his feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you say about my mama
I seen that
threes?
movie. I know what we're talking about.
Oh, Prezzie, I'm not gonna do this. So anyway,
I'm just glad my
So-
kneecap ain't ashy because it'll come across as
that boy said that boy got them legs out tonight. You know what I'm saying? You know, we
Y'all
flex.
do. I didn't even notice y'all got.
But-
I ain't wearing-
I got
But-
strong calves.
But here we go.
My
So
ex used to ask me to screw things into the roof on purpose that didn't even be plugged in because she wanted to see my calves stretch out so she could rub them.
You could have just crawled first.
hey, shouts out to Mr. Gordon.
No.
Shouts out to Mr. Gordon.
Prezzie tried to get me.
Yeah,
She
I'm
tried
sure
to
she's
R.
slick. Hey, shouts out to Mr. Gordon.
Who, Christopher's dad?
No, his dad. Yes.
That's what I said,
The
Christopher.
Haitian hoochie daddy shorts. Not only do his daddy wear shorts.
Wait. Hey, you're that Haitian?
Not only do he
South
wear,
Passe.
I thought they were Dominican.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Too.
yeah, they're Dominican. Okay. But this is the thing. Not only do his dad wear the hoochie shorts, but he had the audacity to fold them up at the
Hey,
grill.
show
with
them
the,
legs.
With the
Gotta
with the
show
dick
'em.
head at the end. I'm like,
Gotta
yo,
let people know. Let
yo,
them see it. Isn't
yo,
that
tell your
okay?
dad to
Hold
stop.
on, let us
Hold
see 'em.
on, no,
Put it on
no,
the
no,
table.
no. Real talk though. And I want to say this across the country. I had no idea I was wearing my hoochie daddy shorts incorrectly. From this day forward, I don't know if this camera's looking at me.
I never. knew
Yo,
that.
your camera's
yeah,
the
it
red
is.
light. Yes.
Hopefully it is. But
'Cause he talking
thank you,
to it
Bentley
still.
Ray, and thank you to your father, Dominican. Oh yeah, papi.
Man, shut your ass up.
I had no idea I was wearing my hoochie daddy shorts incorrectly. From this day forward, my friend, I am wearing my shorts with their leg rolled up.
Okay, can we dive into the next subject?
Yes, the next subject is
Okay.
Why doesn't
relationship
Christopher
sex
like his name?
versus
Hold on. Why do Christopher do not like his name? I don't know. Like we call him Jamil. I call him
does-
CJG my whole
It's
life.
Christopher.
But I don't know
I
what
call him
I-
P33DY.
Peter. You know what?
I
He
was like,
Peter.
what?
Yeah, that's Peter.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah, I
You
got
know
it.
why they got so upset in Buddha? Cause you said love is
Oh.
women legs open very.
Love doesn't stand for legs open very
Yeah,
easy.
legs.
Is that what it was? Hold
Yeah.
on, unpack that shit. Go
Okay,
ahead.
cause so one of my infamous line was
I got that in one of my poems in my book.
you do.
I was gonna get that tattooed across the lower of my back.
What the
Why would you put that?
what?
I
So
can't see your legs open on your back.
But
But that's the whole conversation.
Unless you're crawling.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this
And that's
with
how you
y'all.
show your
Stop. Stop. It's
He
bad enough
started
he already disgraced.
He started it.
So
She did it.
so the line of LOVE don't stand for legs open very easy. It was one of my infamous line that I did. I don't even know when I did that line. Actually, I think it was
Vibe.
That's if you
no. I think I did it at second verse. Was the first time I brought that line to the forefront.
Second verse, free verse. Shout out to Charles Peters, my homie, Montsho. Shout out to Mojo, Charles Peters, Babu Blakes.
This was,
Like
I honestly not being funny. Like you really lost me then. I didn't know who.
I don't know nobody. So
one of
I'm
the
always
greatest bands that come out of San Antonio.
Okay. No, I ain't been here.
Mojo.
JoJo.
No,
Mojo.
just Mojo.
The band is named Mojo.
Yeah, Mojo. Charles Peters and Trace and Scipio.
I gotta do some more research. I don't.
They actually went on tour with Prince. They were one of the first bands signed to Beyonce's dad's label. Like, this is San Antonio history.
What shit? I'm from Georgia.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
But I mean,
But,
I'm
shout
glad
out
that
to
you
Mojo.
put me on game. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the homies, man. Like, those are my homies since like 1994.
Dang, that one freaked me. That one some of y'all mamas out there thought.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't
Shout out to Montsho.
Ain't no damn Christopher.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah, I'm quite sure that
It's Christopher.
she called you Christopher.
It's
Your
Christopher
babe called you
Porter.
Christopher. No, she called him Jamil. Mojo
Who's
Jojo
Christopher?
is the monkey on Powerpuff Girl.
I know.
No,
That's why I
not
said it.
Mojo, Jojo, Mojo.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen.
that's why I said JoJo.
All right, so guys, we finna talk about sex. Y'all ready? Here we go. So I was
I'm gonna crawl into it though.
Hey, oh yeah, speaking of KK, I'm mad that you never came to the studio, KK, and sat down with me. You stood me up after I done made time for it. You know, oh, he went back to his other podcast. Oh, okay, that's what happened. Okay, cool. Thanks, KK.
That's what he said.
I don't know. Prezzie
He
just
went
said
back
that.
to his other podcast.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I just.
It's not true because we
You
see
seen-
each other
you
in the
seen
club
it?
all the time. You
Yeah.
got time to be in a club with me?
Y'all haven't been in the club together in years.
I know. I just
Okay, KK, my feelings are hurt.
that's my dog though. Shout out to KK, my
Shout
boy.
out, yeah, KK still the captain. You know what I'm saying? This is my
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
I just don't like how he. I don't like how he
Was
mistreated
it
me.
Kelvin? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
We go by
Oh,
names. We
damn.
go
KK
by
Prezzie going in
names.
on you.
She
We
said
go
your
by
name.
names.
You go by Kelvin,
That's a name.
KK.
Christopher.
aka
Kelvin,
Jump Shot.
She
Vincent.
going government.
No, Bay know to call me Christopher. Bay know not to call me Christopher. Okay.
All right.
All right, yo, check this out. So I was after I got out of therapy. You know, so yes.
Lots of therapy, mental health important.
Yeah, so
Get some.
I think my therapy is making me fucking worse because I be.
I think it's making you more aware,
I think my
which in
therapy
turn,
I be ready like after therapy I'm aggressively and I'm violent. Like I'm triggered like
but that's
easily.
not different from your usual.
Uh,
That's not different from your usual.
it's a different.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No,
I think.
I think you're just more aware now. You still.
Hey, bro.
I think
you almost killed me.
I will say, shout out. You do calm down a lot easier.
A lot
now.
easier? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been fired in so long since you started therapy.
Yeah.
Look, what you call that in a real assassinal point is a buffer window. He is still within his buffer window.
Yeah,
So
he's
what he
still-
said just now,
He's still. Comment. You ain't went off on it. Like,
no,
you've been
I
so-
guess I am making.
because
Yeah,
you got
I
to realize
see
the
it.
podcast happens immediately after.
and that's a good thing
The podcast, so a lot.
because you
So,
still processing.
so a lot of people don't know. Like I'm in therapy like twice a week. So like a lot of people don't know after when y'all. So sometimes when I'm quiet like this, I'm on my. I'll be trying to come out of my therapy.
The buffer
vibe.
window.
So
Yeah,
it's
we
like-
this.
So like
Maybe
I
we shouldn't change to Tuesdays. We should keep it on Wednesdays.
so I go from therapy immediately into the podcast show. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot going on emotionally and mentally. So although JayDot's laughing at me right now, so there's a lot go on, and it's just like it's
because
a lot of
it's
unpack.
real, it's true.
You know,
It's real and it's true.
So like y'all know, y'all can contest. I'm not just saying this for camera. Like I'm really
Because-
in therapy. Like
Watch this. Here's what I
Yes.
say. Here's
Awesome.
and you
Love
can
it.
concur, right? Anybody that has to go through therapy, that first like 12 to 24 hours, you're reflecting upon your session.
It's a lot to unpack. And
Right.
like I said,
Right,
I'm
right.
2 days. So it's Monday, I got Wednesday, and I'm back in it. I mean
Boom.
Tuesday I got off, and I'm back in it Wednesday.
I go
So
on
if you get a
Tuesdays.
point in time to where you
You-
are just at cruising altitude, you've reached natural you, and then you gotta like pull that motherfucker right back down because you gotta walk into therapy again.
Yeah, so it's really a emotional roller coaster. Like
I have no therapy. I just have to exist.
Shout out to my therapist.
This is
She's
why
awesome.
I stay at home with the both locks locked and then the chain lock. I think like 2 machetes, 3 pistols.
you need therapy.
I have a couple. Never mind. What I'm saying is this: take therapy and love the people who have therapy, and identify with their buffer window.
Yes.
You know about buffer one. I think I'm doing. Anyway, so I read it. I know because we don't talk about sex a lot on this show. We barely talk about sex, right? Because a lot of times,
And his name bio is sexist.
I imagine that it's battle of the sexes.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. And I hate that Prezzie by herself, but Prezzie can hold her own. So what the aspect that we're talking about sex is not like explicit and this and that. So I think that shit, to me, no shots, no nothing. But I just feel like that shit is just real kind of.
Play cake. I'm sorry, that was a shot.
I don't know what kind of gun.
What kind of gun you got that sing like that?
That's a play cake. That's a.
All right, so listen.
Battle
Sound like
sexes.
Corleone.
So I was on the phone. I was on a portal call. That's what it calls, a portal call.
We call it a Zoom meeting.
Well, it wasn't Zoom. It was it's weird. I got this camera phone that follows me throughout the studio whenever I move. So when I be
Like Will Smith.
yeah, it's weird. Don't ever compare my camera to Will Smith.
That's
Yeah, don't ever do that. Tonight is
Big
too
Willie
much.
style.
I think I'm
keep
like
my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. I'm sorry.
I got people watching, nigga.
Wow.
Not the nigga.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So listen. You talk to my cousin. They're like,
Yeah.
And my cousin Tay, name Antavius, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know him as R Life. He was on a lot of my CDs back in the day when I was first coming up. Like, everywhere they lived, I lived. Like, that's my brother. You know how you got that one cousin? Like,
Yeah.
Y'all are like brothers more than like
My
cousins.
cousin's Nigel.
So,
Back when you were what?
don't do that.
She coming for you.
Don't do that.
I felt the energy when she said it, bro.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. It's something. I think when she put on her long hair, she in assassin mode. You know what I'm saying?
I felt it.
I was like, don't do that. She got her Molina from Mortal Kombat boots on. She ready for war. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. So listen. So outside of me getting, I don't like the way y'all. I feel like y'all nitpicking because I'm in therapy. But so me and my cousin was talking. And he was talking about, and I asked him, like, yo, who gonna be your best man? And he was like, yo, it's between you and a guy named Will. And I was like, I'll beat Will the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Will. But I'm like, bro, like, come on, like, why I'm not your best man? You know what I'm saying? But that's another subject. So then we started talking about, like, he got on the subject of sex. Like we said, like, people be talking about, oh, I don't want no wedding. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you something, bro, that you may not know. If you love that woman, that wedding is not about you, bro.
Right.
That wedding is not about you. I'm sorry, brothers. Your wedding was not about you. You feel me? Do you love that woman? You want to make sure that she. Now, if you got a woman that's like, yo, the courthouse, I'm good with it. It's up. We out of here. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Your woman is like that. But even with that, the wedding and the marriage is not about you.
Yeah, it's never about
Yeah,
you.
okay.
It's about the desires of that woman.
So he made the statement, like, when I was like, well, what about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all haven't, no. He was like, his girl got her tubes tied. And I ain't going to put all his business out there like that. He like, his girl got his tubes tied. And I was like, well, okay. So she don't want no kids no more. Boom, boom, boom. And so then it goes on about, he's like, well, I mean, she do. I'm still wear condom and stuff of that nature, but sex is all the same. It's no different within sex. I'm like, I feel like it's different because I brought up, so he's like, the activity the same. I get it. The physical act of sex.
But they're married or no?
No, they're not. So what he's saying is the physical act of sex is the same. Mm-hmm. It just depends on what you get out of it from the person. Mm-hmm. So the physical act, okay, penis, vagina, all right, hole, okay, got it. Be mature.
You see how I'm warming up?
Yeah, look, okay,
I'm warming up right now.
So look,
Sure
JayDot,
that's
okay.
the only
What?
place.
That's the only place. Look, Prezzie must have another hole stuck because she tripped.
No, I'm just saying.
I didn't even say
Oh, you haven't seen them other videos.
No, listen. Let's keep it mature for the moment. Let's dive into it before we start clowning. So he's saying sex is pretty much the same. Same act. Okay, I'm like, I hear you. Okay. Then y'all walked in on what we're talking about. And I told him, one night stand sex is different from a sex in a relationship.
True.
You don't think so?
True.
You don't think one night stand sex is different from relationship sex? Okay.
Speak your piece.
But outside of the physical, okay, we know one go inside of the zero.
Don't give parameters.
Okay, no parameters. Okay. All right, go ahead.
I don't. I mean, go ahead.
You ever
No.
had one night sex with somebody that's been in a relationship?
What? No, look,
Let
no,
her
no.
speak her piece.
No.
Have you ever
Don't,
had?
hey, don't add a sub
lost.
question. Don't ask.
No, that's a question, right?
No sub.
One night stand.
Okay, no,
sex is
okay,
different
wait.
than
The question
relationship
is,
sex, right?
I'm saying
you
what
saying
is-
one night stand sex is not different from relationship sex. Why?
I'm like, what's the difference? I don't. What's the difference? What's the difference?
Are you asking me what's the
Yes. What's the difference?
Are we talking the physical act? Or
No,
are we
that's a
talking
question.
No, you said
Speak your piece.
the act of. What's the difference?
No, speak your
the act.
piece.
We know the act is the same. We
No,
know
Okay.
don't justify.
But I'm
it. Speak
asking
it ain't
your-
justified. We
She's
know a
a-
penis
like,
goes out of a
speak your-
vagina.
speak
so
your
what? Like, so
perspective.
what's your perspective
Speak
on
it.
I don't see it being different other than when you tie emotions to it. Because people, depending on how long your relationship is, when you get in a one night stand, you trying to show out.
Right? You trying to put your shoes
Exactly.
on your
You
shoulders,
trying to-
and you're like Iron Man. You in the bedroom like Jarvis.
First of all, go back to Prezzie, goddamn. Don't you ever catch me lacking on camera.
You got both shoes on your shoulders, and you like Jarvis.
That,
Jarvis.
is it
Why
or is
your
it
shoes
not?
on your shoulder? What are you
Because
doing?
there's a difference in the
And-
two. There's a difference in the two.
And I think that's what it is. Like one night stand, people tend to go all out
All out.
because you don't know this person, they don't know you, or even if you do know the person, like or whatever, and you know them, but you just do it one night, as opposed to your relationship, you know what is allowed and what's not allowed. You gonna go all out, and then this person, that's gonna be their only impression of you. Whereas
Right.
when you in a relationship, say you finish quickly, guess what? They know, okay, well, all these other times it's been like this, so it's not a big deal. As opposed to you have a one night stand and you do that, then it's like, oh wow, I did all this. This sucks. Like I should have just left.
So
that's
why-
what I'm saying.
So it's,
watch
so
this.
it's not the same.
No, it's the
No.
same. Watch this.
I don't
Watch
know
this.
it's the same.
Watch this.
It's
Watch
the
this.
same.
I give you something. I
You
give
said
you
no?
something.
No,
Hold
I
on.
don't
So
think
why
it's
would
the
you?
same.
Okay,
Watch
go
this.
ahead, go ahead.
Your longest relationship with a man, and your mindset was on long term. There were nights where I don't know your sexual life, right? We're all adults, right? We're all adults, right?
Jay, they got to talk to the mic.
But don't put it in my mouth.
No, I was Joe. I'm
I
not
thought you said
trying.
we all
I was not
adults.
trying to chill.
I'm sitting trying to talk.
We're
Every
not
time
the-
you're
like-
like,
So we're not that
stop
kind
crawling
of
to
adults.
me, R.
So-
Kelly.
We're not that kind of adults.
Look. First of all,
So-
Prezzie petty as fuck. Go ahead. That's why she
So-
be shooting, bro. I be like,
Yeah, no, she
Go ahead,
headshot,
go ahead.
she can kill her. So here's the thing, right? As a man, when you are in a relationship, you are discovering that woman. Y'all are discovering each other. So there are times when you fall below the mark, and then there are times when you exceed the mark, right? Because you found her, right?
yeah,
You found her.
intimacy means to know you.
Right. So here's the thing about it. Once you find that woman and you're in a relationship, you're perfecting that methodology for that woman. And then if you cheat or you have a one-night stand, you're now giving that entity what you perfected with that woman.
Okay, hold that thought. So why is it then? How can people say there's not a difference? We now understand. Hear what I'm saying?
There is a difference because what you should apply to a one-night stand, you psychologically can't comprehend because you have been conditioned to your intimacy level with that woman that you spend those days with, that you spend those times with, that you invest with, and then you put yourself out into a situation whereas this is just some one-night stand. And then that woman come across you on a one-night stand like, this nigga made me talk face-to-face with God.
Okay, hold that
In
thought.
her world.
Okay.
In her world. But naturally, that's Monday through Friday after you get off work with your girl.
Okay. So why do you say it's not a difference then?
I just don't think it's different.
It's a difference in your placing in
You-
that
you-
person's life.
So okay, I'm asking you, sex with your if sex with your partner versus sex with somebody outside your partner, it'll be the same to you.
For people that do that, probably.
But we're not, we.
I mean,
I'm talking to you.
It don't work for me because I can't comprehend that.
So, but you said that it was the same. I'm not trying to put you like on trial I'm trying to get an understanding of what do you mean it's the same when he just put like, okay, everything that you studied to perfect with your woman, and you get this one night stand, and the same thing you said, you go all out on a one night stand versus being in a relationship that you can get complacent in. You don't think this is not the same, or
well,
it's the same?
Prince said it best. He said,
well, I don't know who he was sleeping with.
Well, Prince said that if I ever slept with anyone else, it was to make myself perfect for you.
Lies? Keep that with them.
Look, she done switched her goddamn legs.
Camera.
She done switched her legs.
Man,
She done switched her
I
legs.
heard people say things like that, like, "Oh, cheating makes the relationship better."
No, I didn't say nothing about cheating.
I heard people say that cheating makes it better. Like,
I talk about experience.
Hey, what?
Can I have the camera?
Right.
Yeah, y'all wildin'. Okay, hold on. Let me read this. Eminem said it best. You better lose yourself.
Eminem said nothing best.
Yeah, that's how I really feel. I was gonna say that, but Chandra is I took all I could. It's therapy. Chandra is my homeboy from high school as well. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, he knows Christopher as well. I don't give a damn what Eminem said, but due to the fact that I feel like Eminem can rap, but he's not top 5. Eminem said it best. You better lose yourself in the moment when you want it. Do not miss your chance to blow. That's what one night stand.
Mom spaghetti on my sweater.
Is okay.
Already.
Okay, so
one night stand is a game or flop.
So what I'm saying is
true when it comes to a woman's judgment and perspective.
But
is it a woman's judgment and perspective, or are you saying in general? Is that even fair to say though?
Because your A game is perfected based off of a person that you've been with that works for them.
Someone that doesn't know you.
Exactly. Your A game with them, with your partner, may be like, oh, you go to someone else, and that don't do nothing for them.
But watch this. You're gonna judge that man on the blanket knowledge of you off of his experience, and his experiences from another woman.
Yeah, like don't bring that
So
over here.
now when that man performs to his peak, when he performs to his peak ability off of what he discovered from another woman and apply that to you, and you don't know that man and that man don't know you, now that man falls short. And you identify that as, oh, he can't perform. However, he got this woman ready to shoot you if you walk up into disrespecting their line.
Okay, so what I'm saying
I
is,
respect that. I respect somebody that'll shoot somebody over somebody.
So what I'm saying is, so
Snoop Dogg said that's what that dick could do.
I respect it.
So what I'm asking though, like, so sex is not, it's not the same with a relationship and is with a one night stand.
Well, there's sex and intimacy.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not.
So, but that's why I'm asking.
That's what I said. It's not the same. I said when you are on a one night stand, you trying to, this is their impression of you. This is all you got. You got this one shot. You don't do it right, you're not gonna get another shot.
I have a better question. Are we applying a sexual encounter as incentive to more time than a one night stand?
That's a tricky question because if that's your goal, then
whose goal? Whose goal?
If I feel like if the man is trying to establish more time and he find himself in a one night stand situation, I think he gonna try to perform to the top of his A game to make sure.
But his A game is based off of what he knows.
But that one night,
given the scenario.
But the one night stand really, and that goes from both sides. If somebody hitting with that guap 3000, you know what I'm saying? You gonna ask her who taught you that on the one night stand.
Yeezy taught him.
Everybody is just trying to
bring their best.
Bring their best.
Of your best based off of the reaction you got off of somebody else.
Exactly.
My best gets dark. I got ropes and duct tape, super glue, some batteries.
And see, so like for one person that's cool, another person calling the cops. That's what I'm like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So okay.
But when you got somebody working the precinct.
Okay, anyway, Ted Bundy. check this out. Let me go up with Ted Bundy.
They said Ted Bundy.
So, okay, and you brought up something earlier, right?
Right.
One night stands, all right. I guess it's intimate, but it's not intimacy.
It's not.
Is that vague or no?
Got
So, sex with your partner that you're establishing with is the time to.
My face says it all right there.
Yeah.
Why is this?
Sex with your partner that you're trying to establish something with. Intimate and intimacy is two different things, but you're trying to take time to learn, to please, and apply. Right? Versus I mean, you got somebody on the white night.
No, you said it perfect.
Go ahead.
Now watch this. Place that in the judgment of a woman who doesn't care about none of that. What do you have?
So okay, here I go.
What do you have?
So here we go.
You're going to be judged based off of her experience and what she desires. And the premise, you don't know her. You don't know her sexually. You don't know her intimately or mentally or whatever the complications of her.
Mm-hmm.
You're only performing to the peak of your ability.
Okay. Now,
Basing it off of everything you known off of one night stand and a woman you've been with, and this is someone that's you have no idea of. So now you could be you could be on the top 2 of her category of 10. But that's based on her. And you don't even know her life or what she thinks or process or what's even suitable for her.
okay. Now,
Don't ever hold yourself.
yeah. What I'm saying,
to
like
that
with him,
criteria.
so it's more layers to this thing, right? Because some women are mentally stimulated. No matter they don't see handsome, attractive. They hear conversations.
Some are not.
Some those, but
Some are not.
But-
They just want the arm length down there, give it to them, and that's that, and then get out of my house.
and it's something and that's cool. That's cool. They got an Uber driver. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But what about those? Like I said, if it's different, because
It's a one night stand. It ain't gonna matter.
it ain't not gonna
You
matter.
either
But
perform to your peak ability
And then you get-
failed, or you succeeded, and then you move.
they're gonna
on.
give you some Vienna sausage to send you on your way.
But that was actually the basis of my point. Is why you have to stick with what you invest your time
So
in.
okay, and I agree with that, and that's why I was trying to, like, when we was talking. My point was getting like, bro, you're not, and it's some ignorant people out there that would invest time and still go out and wreck that shit for a Booker Wolf.
Fallacy.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, it's like knowing, like, some people love language or physical language is not physical though. You know what I'm saying? If they get they are turned on by your mind, your thought process, your intellect, your dialect, and your how articulate you are.
It's an investment.
You know what I'm saying? So
Most people pay for investments.
I understand that, and most people also pay with time.
Time is money.
So what?
This is still an investment.
Hold on. She said some slick shit. Let's
she
get
did,
it.
but no,
No.
she,
What you say?
So you paying for sex?
No. If you cash out your loved one after sex, good job. You know that, I think that's keep the relationship spicy. If a couple
Is it
cash out,
prostitution?
cash up. I just get I put my wallet. I'm like, it's $20 and some Werther's originals.
Is that prostitution?
It's
no.
not
If y'all,
prostitution.
I think it's fun little things in
it's-
relationship. Let's talk about let's dive into relationships real quick.
It's supporting your lunch.
So like
Like,
I
good
think
job. Here you go. Eat lunch on me for the next week.
you know I'm just saying, like, those little things it's funny, we joking about it, but I feel like those little things like that, you know what I'm saying? Just say y'all had a good sex night or whatever, y'all just had a great night and great time.
Woke up naked and sticky like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Whip.
So listen. Okay, now we got that awkwardness out of the way. Those little things like that, though, I think they keep relationships up to par. Because a lot of people get in relationships, right, and they forget to date. you know what I'm saying? They forget to really like put effort towards like, hey, I know we said this, but we really need to spend time with each other. Like just spend time or just do little things like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got together and y'all done crashed each other out, somebody send the cash out with the memo, you know, thank you for your services. Go.
Thank you for your services.
Thank you. But you're talking.
I swear to God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's one of your
My
songs we
very
had about
next
saluting.
time I'm in a situation,
I hear you.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna be like this.
I swear to God, the next time we come here, I'm gonna have professional ear monitors in, because like I can't hear Prezzie slick shit like I used to with the ear monitors.
I had all the time. You gotta
So
say
let me read something.
No,
See,
you're
you need more of a different opinion from pimps, hoes, pastors, judges,
Not
bisexuals.
the pastors.
Wait.
He
I,
said
no,
pimps, though.
wait. Let me make sure I read
Is
it right.
Pimp still out?
You need more of different opinions from like pimps, hoes, pastors, judges, bisexual. I'm just saying, you need more of.
He mean like different opinions.
Different
but
opinions.
we asked where the hoes at. Should we be asking where the pimps at?
What if you ain't bisexual though? Because he just threw that in there like real
R.
smooth.
Kelly was. We talked about that earlier.
I'm not.
I need an opinion from somebody that's crawling at me.
Wait. After Psalm, I'm taking her to
Oh
Jack in
my
the
gosh,
Box.
my eyes. Why did he say? I can't believe.
Say it out loud. Read it out loud.
Vincent Webb said that.
What did he
Vincent
say?
Webb
Taking
said
him
what?
to Jack in the Box. Like I can't.
Hey, hey, nah,
You're giving a comb over stroke.
No. The comb over.
He's like
Hey,
comb
say,
over like this.
nah,
I
Hey,
cannot.
look, let the
Y'all
comb
talking
over.
about not picturing R. Kelly. I cannot.
No, it's in your head.
No,
Oh,
don't do
Saying,
him like
let's go
that.
to Jack in the Box.
I'ma
Like-
tell you
let's
like
go
this.
Jack in the Box.
I got you. 2 tacos for $1.29.
Hey, what's up? What's up, AC? What's up?
Cannot.
So listen.
No, but what I had said, that your song where you said, I'm standing at attention, go ahead and salute.
Wow.
And he just said attention. Like that reminded me of your
Wow.
I
lyric.
normally say by your head.
No, that's not what he said though.
Wow. This, wait.
So you said, so
Wait.
that ties into the whole thanking for
Wait.
their service.
No, wait. Don't do this. Wait.
So,
Don't do this.
that's
First of
what you
all,
said.
I was on the 25 when that song came out.
what you
Jabba.
said.
So what I'm saying is though, like relationships, like if people apply the cheating methods to their relationship, a lot of
They should be in a relationship, but they cheat.
No, I get like all the effort that you put into it. If you
Thank
may be
you.
putting that into your
The
relationship.
relationship.
Like texting every hey, good morning, beautiful, but with your girl, like
know
yeah,
That's look.
that's what I'm saying.
Look.
Those things.
All right, I'm putting the mic by me right now. All that,
You
all
should have
that.
had the mic down the whole time.
It's been here the whole
saying.
time. So look, but I like.
No, but
Right. So look, all the other cheating stuff, put that out the window. If you invest in your time in a relationship, and then you go out and have a one-night stand, you a dummy.
Yeah, it's done then.
yeah,
You're a dummy.
You don't know what you're bringing back home.
If you are a dummy, if you expect a return
on your investment.
it's not, you're not investing anything.
yeah.
I said on that. If you expect a return on that, you're a dummy, right? Because for one, let that woman go.
Cause you hold that
Let
space.
let that woman be with someone.
Oh wait.
that's
Don't be biased.
No,
Or you can let that man go as well.
No, I'm opening
Okay.
all the way up. I'm opening all the way up, right? Let that woman go to be with someone that's going to ruin her life. Stay toxic, King. No.
What the? That did not go the way that.
I was like, yeah.
Wait.
No.
Listen to. Don't go to Future University. We're not listening to JayDot.
I'm playing.
So-
But
Yo,
but,
you wildin'.
But for real.
You wildin'.
For real. If you're in relationships, do that. If you're not,
Hey, move the mouse.
if you're not, then do that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like a meme. I saw, not a meme. I saw a video on Instagram, and this dude was like, all them cooking videos you watch, you think you can cook, And she turned and she said, "You saw it?" She like, "All them porns you watch, you think you go." I'm like,
Well, look, it's a question from AC Turner. Shouts out to
shout out AC.
Radioactive Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate for those who came
their
in from
thing.
other podcasts that came and showed me love. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate everybody
Definitely.
came to see my beautiful face.
Yeah. So it said, is it a difference from one night stands and continuously cheating?
Great.
So okay, let me
Great.
let me put this in perspective to me. I know y'all gonna say I'm reaching.
No.
Okay, but I'm gonna put it like this:
Reach up.
a one night stand versus continuous cheating. Picture a pregnancy. Okay? Whether you have a premature baby or you go full term, the contraction pain
I
still
cut my daughter's
hurts.
umbilical cord and it threw up in my mouth and almost buckled my knees. I have it vividly. It's a repressed memory. Continue.
Okay, now we got that out the way. So picture a full-term pregnancy,
I'm gonna eat nachos and hot sauce.
a full-term pregnancy versus a premature pregnancy. No matter if the baby come early,
It's still the same pain of
It's-
bringing it out.
it's still the same pain as pushing it out. It ain't no different because the baby's premature or you got a full 42 weeks,
40.
40 weeks of pregnancy. When it's go time,
Yeah.
the contractions still hurts the same. So what I'm saying is there's no different agony and pain and suffering from a one night stand than you continually cheating. Continuous cheating, it may be a repeat and reliving that pain because you keep
if
going
it's-
through it, and even though it's a repeat thing, but you are causing more damage. I think in that case.
Let me
And
help
if it's
tighten-
with
I'm-
the
I'm-
same person that you're continually cheating, now you're investing into that.
Yeah,
So as a one night stand, you giving of yourself, moving on. When you're doing it continuously and it's the same person, now you're invested into that person.
and so
I'm
is it
gonna
safe to
tighten
say
it up.
before you jump in? Is it safe to say when you are cheating continuously, you are now starting to birth soul ties?
Yes, and they say you cannot when a person is cheating, they're not going to give the same equally. They'll start treating their partner different and start being mean towards their partner because they're giving all that loving to the other.
Okay, so
So then, yeah,
I think
I'm gonna tighten it up.
I'm gonna let you go in a
Go
second.
ahead, no,
I just think the pain is still the same.
oh yeah,
The pain is still the same. I don't care what it is. I think the pain is still the same. That's the best way I can give it for
Yeah.
long-term birth versus a premature birth. The contractions and the pain,
pain is
the
still-
suffering is still the same.
regardless
But
if
then,
it was quick or if it was long, it's still the same.
yeah, quick, long-term is still the same. But when you go and continue to do it, you say it becomes an investment, which births soul ties. Go ahead, JayDot.
So
I agree with Prezzie on this one.
no, I agree with both y'all on this, right? So here's how you gotta look at it, right? We said cheating,
Yeah.
cheating.
Well, AC Turner asked that question.
No,
CEO
shout out
founder.
to AC.
Radioactive Podcast.
My guy right there. We filmed the video. We had the greatest death scenes ever in the music video. So
That's true.
when it comes down to cheating, who is doing the cheating and who is cheated?
I don't think it matters when general. I
No,
think
it does matter. I'm gonna show you why.
okay. Tell me why. Tell me what's the difference between female pain
Not about
and male
female.
pain.
No,
Yeah.
it's autonomous. Cheating and cheated. It is who is cheated. If that man or woman is cheating or is cheating, then there's someone that's cheated.
Mm-hmm.
So then there's value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Value. So if I sit here and I cheat and I cheat and I cheat,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually not cheating. I'm being me. That individual that's sustaining herself with me, or that for the women, that individual that's sustaining himself with you, they're actually cheating themselves out of something greater. So it goes beyond the cheating. That person that's doing the act is doing what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's them.
They're going to do that. So now it turns into accountability, and you have to stop cheating yourself. Now you're cheating yourself. So if you're cheating yourself, there's not going to be a level of sympathy, and you can write this out by looking at how the people who love you assess your situation with that individual.
Okay, I want y'all to answer this. Okay, I'm gonna start with Prezzie. Female cheating is worse. That's coming from AC Turner. Talk to me. What's your opinion on that?
I think it's the same. I don't think it's any different. It just all depends on how the person takes it. And I get people say female because men take it harder when their women cheat, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you have some men where they women might cheat and they don't take it as hard as another woman when they man cheat takes it hard. That's why I'm like, I get it because people say it a lot, but I don't.
AC, ask AC ask AC. Why does he feel that way?
AC, why you feel that way?
Because people say that men can't take what they
We need to bring
out.
AC on the show.
Yeah, oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, AC.
Doing next week. But I
You
think
said next week?
Okay.
Hold on, wait.
But I'll change our setup.
Public. Why does the public feel that it's worse?
Well, I want to get AC.
Okay, so
on.
he said that women cheat with emotions attached. That is not always true.
That
is not always true.
Because some women are fucking savages.
Exactly, and some men cheat with emotions because
Well,
they may be seeking something else, and it becomes more than just physical. That's where you get the dudes that be so doggone attached, and you got to get restraining orders. It's like you had a whole wife. Why you worried about
balance? You'll have a woman that will, because we're all human. Mating is mating, and this is what I was talking to Oba about. Mating is mating. A woman's going. You look at cheating. I'm not a woman. I can't speak to it. But a woman can have intimacy or a physical interaction. Bring it down to the technical term. Intimacy or physical interaction with someone else. Your bond with that woman classifies that as intimacy or physical interaction. A woman told me, she said a woman can have sex with who she wants to and love who she wants to.
But that's the same thing for a man too.
Yeah,
that's true.
But you got to
understand. That's why. That's my whole point. It's not.
That.
There's not a woman's going to cheat. There's no difference in the impact.
Well, okay,
it's the same.
Okay, well, I'm gonna agree to disagree. Let me tell you why. Most men can be forgiven 150 times. I think most women like, okay, they can forgive, not forget. They can forgive and try to build over that block. Right?
That's leverage. That's leverage, bro.
Well, I'm
forgiving and forgetting, when you combine the two, that's leverage.
No, not necessarily, because there's a lot of people that I forgive that I will never fuck with again.
Yeah.
I love a lot of people that I don't no longer respect.
Yeah, but that's not an intimate. That's not based off of intimate interaction.
But what we say, huh?
His microphone.
Oh, so what I'm saying, you gotta hear this though. Like most times, from me just growing up and just experience, right? By the time a woman cheats on you and she's done, outside it's some emotional connection there, right? So what I'm saying is, I think it takes a lot, really. And now, there's some women that don't play that shit, and I'm not speaking for all women. You know what I'm saying? You welcome to be like, nah, that's not it. But for a while, when a woman says she's done, you know, when a woman says she's done, you better to have a woman that's done and leave you the fuck alone than a woman that's with you and done.
Right.
Because that emotional hurting is a lot worse than that physical hurting. 1, 2, I'm willing to say at least 75 to 80% of men cannot handle what they dish out. His woman riding another nigga a certain way. He know what it is. You know.
No, I know. And
I'm just saying, like,
that's why I'm
feeling,
politely waiting to chime in.
That's what I'm saying. Like that feeling that your woman, you know what's what. You know the certain spot, first kisses, first this position, make her legs shake, make her do this, do that. And another person In order to get that, you have to get her emotionally. Sometimes. So what I'm saying is that cut is a little deeper than, you know.
It's not when you're honest.
It's not when you're honest? Shit, I don't know. I think that men, the bottom line that men cannot handle what they, you said they can?
Yeah, we can.
Shit, you may not show it like a normal man, but when you walk around your house in your whitey tighties and you feel like eating.
I sat in front of a man in my real life, and I explained the degree of the importance of this woman's vagina and his interaction.
What?
I used to run. Hold on. Let me break it down.
Club.
I used to run an all new strip club. So when you talk to a man like me, I can have it two ways. One is my emotional investment in you, if there is one, or the physicalities of the arrangement. I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm a dangerous individual. Accountability is great because I hold myself to it. Are you ready to hold yourself to it? So when I sat in front of a man and explained to a man that, hey, what you're willing to do with this individual, I actually have employees who you can financially invest into their life and accomplish the same thing.
So pay them.
Pay for the ass. What you saying?
Pay for it.
For the yams.
For the yams? Okay, she said pay for the yams.
Yeah.
I'll say yams. Instead
Right.
of ass.
So when you're dealing with the entity, I'm from a different. I'm from a different dimension.
What I'm saying
Right?
though, but
So-
even with that, why would you
no.
take out the house? But the like I said, premature pregnancy versus a long term, the pain still hurt.
I'm not talking about the pregnancy. I'm not talking about any of that. What I'm talking about is what we spoke on initially, right? Intimacy, sexuality, in a committed relationship versus a non-committed. That's it. All the other variables and factions out the window. We gotta focus on the task at hand, right? So, therefore, if I'm talking into the situation, and I'm saying, okay, this is a woman that's with me. Mm-hmm. Clearly, this woman wants other individuals.
Yeah. But what if? Okay.
Let her go to the streets.
Keep in mind we're going out the questions from the audience too.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why I'm asking. Like, I get what you're saying, but I'm going out. I'm getting the crowd involved into. So
Yeah. No,
So
that's the point.
So his next thing is because Fourth Wall keep fucking flicking the screen up and down.
She's like, hey, look at this.
Yeah.
No, that's dope though.
Yeah. She said,
rock with the fourth wall.
She gonna leave you for who she cheated with. Most men won't. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading. I don't know if I agree. Women divorce men at a way higher rate than men. Bottom line, men don't leave.
That's women that marry men, or that's men that marry women. That's a bond. That's a dual thing. So you got to look into the details of the divorce. You can't say women divorce men when you're looking at a bond that's equal. That's kind of like not clickbait, but that's like insinuating something off of a statistic that does not have accurate data.
Okay. I agree with you on that. I'm gonna tell you why. I agree with JayDot on that. Cause it's been a recent poll that a lot of men do not desire to be married. Cause they said it don't benefit them none to be married when they already established on their own. To get married just to lose out on.
And that's been going both ways. You have a lot of women now that don't desire to be
You know
married.
what I'm saying? So marriage is not as sacred as
it's sacred. It's just not as desired.
It's not as desired. And so when you given these different scenarios, like and when he's talking, you know what I'm saying? We talking about at a rate of women divorcing men. And this is a true fact that I I believe, right? Let me say this is a true opinion, not fact. Most men will fuck up a relationship because they don't know how to break up with a woman. And it's easier to hurt that woman and push her to the edge to say, I'm done, than it is for a man to walk away from a woman.
Because then you're not the bad guy. If she's the one that files for a divorce and leave, you're not the bad guy. Because you stayed there. She wanted to leave.
That's typically based on that man's knowledge and data of that relationship. But most of the time, there are unforeseen variables that are contributed to that relationship that woman will fall back and let that man destroy that relationship.
But that's what I'm saying. But hear what I'm saying? You pretty much said the same thing I said. It just in the JayDot form. A man would destroy a relationship for a woman to leave before he be like, I'm done.
Because you're not the one pulling the trigger on it.
This is the difference on being done and being blamed.
Okay.
When you're not the one.
Most we call it taking it to the death, right? Okay. We know that there are and women come for the neck. Dot. Come for the neck. There are situations where you have allowed a man to be the villain in your situation, but had he known what you known, would he still be the villain?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Prezzie, what's your response to that? What you about to say? I'm gonna read that in a minute. But what you was about to say before? You don't remember? JayDot cut you all. Look,
I forgot what my train of thought. When it comes to women, about not being the one to pull the trigger because one, it doesn't fall back on me. If you left me, how you gonna get mad? How you gonna want revenge? You the one that chose to leave. I was still here. I think a lot of that with the not wanting to be the person to take the fall for it.
Why was there a trigger to leave?
Why is it a what?
Why was there a trigger?
That's what I'm saying. There's so many things that goes into.
Specific question. Why was there a trigger?
But you can't say that. Like you just said it's a lot of unseen stuff.
But
you can't do that.
Based off of the woman's perspective.
You can't do that. Dog.
No, this is battle of it's battle of sex.
He's a battle of spectrum.
You can ask the tangible data. Why did this man leave?
Why? I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to do that.
I'm yelling. I'm hollering.
Yeah. Hey, fourth wall, check my dog, Mike. Everybody did fuss up.
He done tried to like put it out.
Look, I ain't trying to do that.
I told you no.
I told. Don't crawl towards me.
It ain't me. See,
it's not me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like.
No. So in a.
President Joe that be like, when they said. No, because here's what I say. Go ahead.
I look at it like this, and I'm going to support your cause, and I want to.
Oh, that's by the way. That's when the guy came at me.
I remember that.
But I just sorry. Go ahead. But no, go ahead.
So
what you're saying.
So here's my thing. We'll stop it at there. You say he chose to leave me. Why did he choose to leave?
Oh no, I'm not saying me. That's not
you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We're talking in general, right? Because now it's the man's fault for whatever he left for. He left the relationship, right or wrong? Mm-hmm. Right? Tell me how you want to take this, and I'll follow to that perspective.
The question was, fourth wall, go up.
Because it was
because he was saying that women leave more than men leave, so men are willing to, But I'm like, that's not necessarily to do with men handle cheating and they'll stay. That might not, that may be other reason. Maybe this is what's going on in the household, and he's just like, okay, I'm cool, oblivious to, whatever reasons people give for divorce. I'm unhappy. You don't help out. You don't, and he's just like, what's the big deal?
So watch this. When a man stays with a woman and his family, and that woman is cheating, that man is no longer looking at that woman. That man is now looking at that family and the damage that can be caused to that family.
No, I said go ahead and do it. Like
Right. That's my point.
Your
From,
kids is gonna
from a
see
woman's
that, like-
perspective, everybody's a casualty of war. Do it.
But I'm like,
In the
even-
whole family. In the whole family.
I'm like, I don't understand like how people think that benefits your children and stuff. Like, oh, we staying together for the kids. Yeah, you cheated that. But if you're not willing to work it out with your partner and get through it, then this is what your kid, then it builds
Because
that
you-
animosity towards each other, and you're walking around like that within the household. So how's that a better environment
Because
for your
when
kids?
you deal into a marriage and a business arrangement, you handle yourself as professionals.
But
You do. But if that woman is not a professional and she is not equipped to handle that role that she was put in, she's going to be exposed.
and I think it falls both ways. It's
No, it only
different-
falls one way.
Let's speak. Let's get
No, I'm saying like if you I get business arrangement being professional, but if you taking little shots at each other, all of that, that's not a healthy environment for your kids. As opposed to, it's different if you cheat and you just like, you know what,
I see
this happened.
that.
We're gonna work through this.
I
and
see
you see
that,
part,
but that man, but typically in those situations where now that man and that woman is taking shots at each other and there are visible kids observing that relationship, those are two individuals that should not be procreating. Those are two individuals that should not even have a family. Those are two
I mean, you don't
individuals.
know what's gonna happen till you get into those situations.
Accountability is a great thing, and denial of accountability, you could blame anybody you want to, but as you grow older, you have to be accountable of your decisions.
Okay.
So
I
then
agree
what
with that.
happens? What happens is this: somebody out of those two have to be the villain.
Okay, I get what you're saying about that, but you can't say. I just feel like you can't say like, because I don't want to put my business out there, but I might use an example.
It's real life.
It's real life.
It's real life.
So
we
it's
all
like-
live it. We all have experiences.
like-
It's real life.
I was married and divorced, right?
Me too.
Okay,
Me
so what are you laughing at?
I said me three. I'm like, we all been
Oh,
married.
Yeah. We all been there.
Okay, so we all been married. Okay, it's possible now. Okay. Everybody. So just say hypothetically.
But I ain't had that situation in my marriage.
What I'm saying is like
My shit was
military, being young, military, deploying, never home, doing this. Can I blame this person for not want to be around? I can't. It's just like I can't be like, baby, please stay, knowing I got like 6.
But that's your journey, bro.
I get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is
So
like,
my marriage and your marriage was two different
two different
marriages.
things. So, okay, I'm just
Her
saying.
marriage
too.
and your marriage. So
Vincent
that's
said married and divorced too.
You said married?
Right.
First of all, we even throw those shots. Oh my God.
No, it's no shots. We're all having a healthy
Yeah.
conversation
No,
about what
no.
our own experience.
Hold up.
right,
Let me
right.
just
We
have this.
are.
Go for it,
We are.
Yeah.
But Vincent Webb, don't you pull no slick shit on my platform.
Don't you pull no slick shit.
No. Okay, so what I'm saying is like, I'm gonna go back.
I need
okay.
to pull my hair out my beanie.
Yo, stop. Okay, he said, come on. Women handling getting caught. We know that. Women hardly get caught. Okay, women hardly get caught. Okay.
My
I
sister taught me that.
I disagree.
My sister, no. Go
Okay,
ahead.
but she
Go
goes,
ahead.
I
every
disagree.
woman.
Nah, she ain't. But she taught me some gangster shit. Run it.
No, I'm saying like I think the person that's better at it don't get caught, because there's been men that have cheated and have not gotten caught. And I've known women that, like, I had a friend that actually caught his wife. He just never said anything to her. So she thought she got away with it, but he knew she was cheating. He actually went and saw her with the other guy, just never brought it up. So I'm like, it happened.
Once again, what was I just talking about? Literally the exact thing that I was just talking about. That literally was what I was talking about. But we
like a plethora. I remember everything, but like, what point do you want me to put
running back like 13 or 14 minutes prior.
I can't
and
rewind it
what
back.
Prezzie said for our people out there tuned in, running back. But what you're talking about when I chimed in and said my sister taught me about this. There it is.
I'm sorry, ready.
Hold that comment, because I walk into it. My sister taught me something. She said that we as men were stupid. And I didn't realize it until my sister told me. And I had to flash back to when I...
It's the hair out the head.
Yeah. All day. To what she told me, she said, I want to tell you something, little stupid little brother. How many women's house have you been to where you have done your thing? And I like
Yeah.
the boss. And she said, let me tell you something about women. You are a man. You'll go get a hotel. You'll go do this because you don't want to cheat at your house. And a woman will have, she will have fuck in the comfort of her own home.
No, I ain't doing no. Can't know where I stay at.
Some you right.
No,
Can't let people know where you stay at.
no.
Like that.
She will. A woman will stay in her comfort zone because she has watched. Mind you, I have multiple sisters, right? Mind you, this is a lifestyle of like people who are snowbirds. They have homes up north near Canada, homes down south near Louisiana, and they live in them 6 months out of the year. Where they move people and they got to mind their business and focus on moving their house. And then the pool boy or whoever the boyfriend comes in off the side door. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we as men, we do dumb stuff because we think that we're smart. And women do smart stuff because they know that we're dumb.
Never bring them to the house though. That's crazy to me.
A different show for different folks.
People show up on unannounced, be popping up. Like, don't do that.
Well, I mean.
No, I'm saying like
don't
if
play
you
with me.
cheat with somebody, now that person gonna start showing up and stuff. Like, why ain't
No,
you?
not
Why you
necessarily.
ghost me?
I get a true story. I was legit, right? And this older woman, I was a legit. I'm not gonna say my age, but I was
27.
legit. I was legit, and it was an older woman. And this older woman had me coming to her house faithfully Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, wham, bam. She told me, I ain't even know military. Check this shit out, right? You know the first time I found out about military? She was like, no, that's my brother knocking at the door. He just came back from TDY.
Oh, she played.
That's not like that bro and sis titles. I don't
No.
like
It was
that.
her whole husband.
Of
I went back the next week because I came to do my work. And this dude answered the door. His bicep was the size of my torso. And he was like, what's up, little homie? I'm like, sir. But the gangster in me realized that, okay, that wasn't her brother. Then quick on my toes. My apologies, and I dipped. Never talked to that woman again.
So, okay.
I picked up on that, right? But that was me, though. That was me.
Everybody ain't street savvy like that.
Everybody ain't street savvy like that. But here's what I'm saying. I was still in there. I was doing my thing. And he's knocking at the door, kicking the door, and she's like, nah. She said, nah, don't stop. Keep going. Keep going.
She was suicidal.
Oh, she was suicidal.
Nah. She didn't. This was my real life.
No, she was trying to die.
This is my real life. I'm telling you, I could write a film and a novel and a whole series, right? I learned something, though. One thing that I have learned is this. You have to know the person you're dealing with. That individual you're dealing with, whether it's a relationship or a one-night stand, people will lie and people will say what the hell they want to say to accommodate their life, and they truly don't care.
Yeah.
The casualty or the
they at,
fallout
though.
of what you encounter. Long as they succeed at their agenda. That's it.
Okay. Before I switch over, you got anything to say, Prezzie?
Before you switch to those comments.
Yeah, before I switch to these comments.
No.
Run to the comments.
Let's go to the comments. Yes, you. Okay, let me go back up. Come on, women hardly get caught. We know that. Okay, then he said, we have so many men raising another man's kid and he don't even know it. Wow.
True.
Okay. Yes, you can say it. She is supposed to be in it.
Hold on. Can I say something? Can we talk about that comment?
Which one? Go up.
raising people kids and not know it, like not knowing that's not your kid, but you was told that's your
Who
child.
who does that speak to the mindset of?
A delusional person.
No. We have men raising a child that does not even know that that's not their child. Who does that speak to the mindset?
You gotta look at okay, it's not as easy as you make it seems, bro. Cause
make it easy.
Okay,
no, don't complicate it. Make it easy.
Okay, like
because there are cases where it is easy.
Yeah, it is.
I think DNA should be up front. Like everyone should have to take a DNA test, whether you're married,
JayDot
whatever you is, whatever your situation is. I think everyone should have to do a DNA test
up front. I agree with that. So. I think everybody. A DNA up front? Okay, I agree with that. What about including marriages?
Yes.
Including marriage?
And definitely marriage, you need to, because it's ridiculous to me where people, you get in whatever, you cheat and you find out, oh man, I'm pregnant. It could be this person. And then you lie to that person. Not only that, because you don't want them to leave, but you got to think for a medical standpoint.
Yeah.
This child can end up with something that don't run in either one of your family, but this dude, it run in his family, you didn't know. And now your child, what if your child needs blood transfusion? What if they need a transplant and none of you guys are matches, but you played around because you didn't want to get caught and you don't want to admit that. I think everybody should have to take it.
I saw that on this what's that show? For Better For Worse? It's a Tyler Perry show. I saw it on TikTok. But what you said, the girl needed a blood transfusion, and through the blood running Marcus DNA, he found out that he couldn't give blood because it didn't match.
Exactly.
And people don't understand when it comes to donating body organs, once say somebody come up on a list. But if your body reject that organ, you're still pretty much dead.
Exactly. And I'm like, and I was married when I had my children in a marriage. And if they would say, I want a DNA test, go for it. Yeah. I know I wasn't cheating. It's going to come back that it's yours. I don't care. Go for it, because you need to have that peace of mind. And again, just in case things come up. You want to be delusional and like, oh, well, the baby kind of looked like his, so I'm going to let it continue. No. Yeah, you're going to have to, guess what, your marriage end right there while you in the hospital, just so be it. But nobody should have to have that. A woman know for sure, well, babies get switched. But for most part, for sure that's your baby. But the guy doesn't have that same thing of knowing for sure. So I think even for peace of mind, I think that should be mandatory from the get-go. Okay.
All right, let me see what else AC said. She proved my point. She proved my point. Men ain't leaving. That's the
no, because what I said about the guy.
What's before that? Okay. All right. She proved my point. Men ain't leaving. Okay, Prezzie.
Yeah, because I said about the guy that knew that his wife was cheating. He did leave, but he just didn't leave in that moment when he found out. He did what some people do. They get they self together, get all their stuff in order, and then have that proof of, here's what I know about you. We can go about however you want to go about. But he did leave. He didn't just like, oh, I'm going to stay. No. He
eventually.
Yeah, once he got everything in order. Because, it was all the, owning a house together.
So let's look
adopted
at that.
Kids and stuff. So
let's look at that, right? He eventually left, right? Eventually. May I ask a question? Do you think that if the roles were reversed, would that woman eventually leave? Or would she cause total damage, chaos, and dip, and then let the shit fall where it falls?
I mean, you have some women that know that their husbands are cheating. They know. They've seen the proof, but they don't leave. Okay. They stay. They stick it out. They pretend they don't know, whatever, but
so we're talking about a situation where a man did the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's talk about an equal situation.
What the fuck?
So what this guy did, so they had adopted children and things like that together. So when he found out that she was,
kid belonged to them?
No, but once he found out,
everybody getting a check.
So once he did, once he found out and stuff, he was just like, and he had all the proof, because before he thought she was, but he wasn't sure. Once he had all the proof, it's like, here's what I know. She had to leave the house that they bought together. Dang. And he kept the kids because he's like, no. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he knew, he was strategic about it. Like, I'm not going to let you know I know.
He played chess. Yeah. I got it. All right, let me see. He said, well, we got to go up. He said, no, men mostly will keep it player. No men mostly will keep it player like he did. Okay.
They won't.
We all can do that. Okay. But we know if we ask, it's gonna be smoke in the city. If you confront a woman,
if you ask for a DNA test.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
Nope.
most women feel
Ask me.
offended about asking for DNA.
You know why that is? You know why that is?
Why?
It's like, how dare you would think I cheat? I mean, I did, but how dare you think it? No.
What did you just say? What is no? Say
They
what
have the
you just
mindset
said.
of how dare you
Nah.
think I would cheat? I did it, but how dare you think I would do
Boom. So let's unpack that. America.
it? America, we're talking
Bernie
about the whole
Mac,
country
baby.
now, ain't we?
Bernie Mac.
How dare you think I did something that I did?
And that's the American way.
That is the American way. That was very clever. I like that. That was very clever. Obviously, somebody said you could. Rosalie said you could test any day.
Cause
But
she's like, I know it's his baby.
First of all, don't bring Barack in. Don't just mess with you. Shouts out to Barack as well, man. Play the fool sometimes to make the right move.
Yep, that's how
I play
it
the
go.
fool to make you think that you're fooling me.
It's a lot of land out in the desert.
Okay,
And is,
so
hey, inbox me if y'all want to know some spots.
I'm not doing this. So it
I got
says,
some.
wait, I'm not doing this. So I know
But don't inbox me. Just holler at me when you see me.
I'm not doing this. I know I felt insulted when I was pregnant and a DNA test was requested because of his mama.
Yeah,
I felt some type
That's
of
gonna
way.
happen.
I felt some type of way because if I was out there like that, I would have told him because it's not Maury here. I'll keep it real.
So then tell
okay,
the truth.
wait. Let's
Thanks,
Lala. You know what I'm saying? So Lala, you mean tell me if you out there being community cat?
She'd be like, I was for the streets. I'm going to let you know I was for the streets. 54th and...
Before his mama met you, however, his mama knew some people that knew you and they knew your history, and now they're plaguing your history to your present.
I think like that's different of
No,
feel-
fuck that.
I think that's different feeling that way when it comes from somebody else. So you letting everybody on the outside say this is not your baby and stuff
But
like
if
that.
you building
I
a
think
family, his
that-
mama's like,
well, mamas
don't
be
trust
hating
them
though.
new niggas.
No, mamas
Man,
be hating.
first-
Some
first-
mamas
yeah,
be
some
wanting to be
hating,
their
like, yo, stay the
sons'
fuck out people's
wives.
business,
Yeah.
mamas. Fuck wrong with y'all. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, don't do
so
that.
little nose ass out people business.
But no,
You
I
forgot.
say test it up from the
I guarantee they
beginning.
run them Uncle Luke's 93, 94 takes. Your mom was out there.
Hey,
You know?
don't stop. Get it.
Put that dude front.
What is wrong with y'all? Y'all lost y'all rabbit ass mind on this professional.
You said Luke. That's key word right there.
You can't say that.
No, you
can't
can't say
that
Luke
to
and
a
then be
nigga.
like,
Bruh.
so let's continue. No.
Okay,
Hey,
as we
that's
continue.
a trigger word.
Exactly.
Caitlin
Very much
Keith,
so.
you don't have to ask if you present during delivery. They offer it before you sign the birth certificate. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And I mean, even
Wait,
after
wait.
you,
So she
Talking
said,
about, what was
you-
that?
I guess it depends on where you are, though.
She said you don't have to ask if you're present during the delivery. They offer it before you sign the birth certificate.
Like, I'm going to sign this, but like, hey, you want to make sure this yours first.
Yeah, I
Yep,
mean
run
that
it.
would be like somebody let you on.
Okay, so let me tell
Just
another
going to
true
say, another
story.
man came up
I
here
don't
and
wanna
looked
hear
at the
no more
baby,
of that.
too.
No, I'm gonna tell you a true story.
Okay.
Do y'all know that you don't even have to prove that a baby belongs to a nigga?
Some states you do.
State of
you're-
Texas. State of Texas.
Yeah, some states you cannot
True
give your
story.
child a man's last name without proving that
They
that's
ain't
the.
caring about no last name.
No, I'm saying like some states you have to actually prove that's
I'ma tell you what
the
happened.
baby before you
Let me tell you what
can do
happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
In West Philadelphia.
Born and raised.
Nah, seriously, what happened?
So, not me. The names are changed.
Yo, stop telling your name.
to protect the innocent.
The innocent. Yeah, you got it. You
Y'all
know what
got
I'm
it.
saying. The names and identities and pictures, my baby pictures, are changed to protect my baby pictures. So what can happen is that if a woman knows your information
Yep.
and she feels like, you know what,
Yep.
I want you to be the baby daddy,
And he will.
and she goes down to the court system and she says, I would like to file for child support against
Cedric Bellamy.
Hey, first of all, I don't ever use my name because everybody. Y'all stop playing with me.
Legacy City is my baby daddy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about some dark days, bro.
Hey, bro, yo, listen. Why y'all
So I'm telling you about some dark days, bro.
Oh, boy. Yo,
If she wants to do that in the state of Texas,
y'all crazy.
where everybody from California coming from, all coming from, everywhere coming from, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Where everybody coming from, right? And she wants to say
Die
that.
Hard.
She wants, right, a Christmas movie.
Yes. Carl Winslow.
Oh, and he has dementia. That's so sad.
Yeah, shout out to Bruce.
Yeah.
But look, check it out. So if a woman wants to say that, you know what, this man is the father of my child, you know, the state of Texas will process that through.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have the accurate address or you don't get the mail, they're going to pin it on you until you can contest it.
And if you don't contest it within a certain amount of years, you still have to pay child support until they're 18.
Boom.
Damn.
Because you become the assumed father.
Condoms for everybody.
So
Shout
now
out to my
welcome to the
Damn,
dirty
throwing
South.
Y'all didn't put BP out
Shout
there.
out to my uncle paying child support for
Oh,
kids that ain't his.
Shout out to Uncle and Miss Trial.
Who's that bitch trial? I don't know what's going to go to Air 5. What the fuck is going on? Okay, let me read.
Welcome to the dirty side.
Welcome to the dirt. Yep. In Georgia, you can take out child support on someone if you suspect that they are the father, and they'll be ordered to pay it. If it comes back that the child wasn't his, you don't get the money back. Boy, I'll tell you something, boy. You get the same treatment Jesus got fucking with me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happened.
But who's going to jail and who's going to the cross?
Hey, they can cross them in jail.
Who going to the jail?
They can cross them. They can cross them in jail. Listen,
Look,
I'm gonna tell you. This is the thing I don't like about
They
that.
should be
So this is
crossing
the thing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you some shit, some fucked up shit in the military, right?
You got some chips and some
No,
hot
I'm
sauce?
good. I'm good.
I got hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm good. Nobody wants your special made sauce
Oh, it's special.
that burns people's liver and lung and their stomach. No, listen. In the military, right? In the military, just say a woman, or just say soldier. Let's just say soldier.
Somebody.
Soldier.
Because you
airman.
can't say he, she,
Well,
them,
I'm
they.
only speaking from experience because I was in the combat MOS.
But it's a new day and age.
I don't
It's
give a
he,
damn about
he,
that
she,
new
them,
word.
they, it, I, E, O, U. Sometimes Y. That's the new pronouns.
Sometimes why?
How do you get to
A-E-I-O-U.
be sometimes why? That sounds interesting.
Sometimes why you be asking these questions? What's wrong with you?
So in the military.
Seriously, so just say somebody they met at the club, and they woke up next to eat.
Fire stallion horse with skates on.
Nah, so they woke up next to it. Wasn't it right? All you gotta do, whoever get to the police station and report it,
Hit him first. Hit him. Wow.
Nah, that's all. Whoever get to the police station first and report it, that's the other person get the sexual harassment charge. Even though they both had consensual sex.
So it's based on whoever wake up first and hit the other person in the kneecaps with the
Yes.
bat.
And the case is like, wow. So if Johnny wakes up and be like, Becky don't look like Jessica Biel,
Kneecap broke.
he gonna run to the police station and be like, Jessica sexual harassed me. She took my telework and jumped on it against my will.
She touched my no-no place.
And she's in trouble. Or if Jessica wake up and be like, Todd.
I thought it was Becky.
Who was it? Who I said first?
Becky.
I don't think I said Becky.
She could.
With the good hair.
You know what I'm finna do?
What's going
I'm
on? I don't
gonna just be
understand
like,
this.
I woke up and she was crawling towards me,
I woke up
and
like
I
this.
escaped.
Okay, let me read something else. Y'all crazy. I was just talking about rules.
And
You
I mean, that is
you
true.
can imagine how many men are under false child support and paying it. I'm quite sure.
And that
There's an
comes down to
epidemic.
people- that comes to people not understanding the law.
The law.
And just
Some
like,
people don't understand the law. It's not even about them understanding the law. They
It's
just
not-
trusting a woman.
No, I mean-
that they thought that they had a kid with. They
No,
don't even
I
gotta
mean,
get
that's-
to the law.
Hold on, let us
I
speak
mean,
that.
as far as like
Yes,
not
sir.
even, you get put on child support, not even trying to contest it, not even trying to go through the whole process, just like, oh, well, I'm just not going to pay it. Now it's done built up. Now you let all these years. So now you're presumed and assumed to be the father, where it comes out, even if you're not, you still paying it because you
But
didn't
it's-
want to
Look,
contest
watch
it in the beginning.
Let's be the truth. Let's be the truth. it's easy for a lot of them women to press these niggas' neck and to just clout them in calamity. And they're like, oh, your baby, and they're referring to the kid as your baby and this and that. And the whole time they know that they was smashing this home.
Oh yeah. That's
Well,
what I'm
let me
saying.
ask you-
People
I'm-
just
I'm-
So it ain't even got nothing to do with these men knowing the law. It ain't even got nothing to do with them knowing the law or practicing the law or engaging in the law. They're just engaged in this situation with this stress bubble. You know what I'm saying? And she's winning the stress battle, and now this man is finna spend the next 18 years instead of taking her out to the desert. Never mind. I mean,
That's one way.
What's wrong with y'all?
Y'all, I ain't say anything.
I didn't say nothing. I was like, praise Jesus, the scripture.
Okay, I'm just gonna
I'll
go
sit
past
here.
that. So let me ask y'all this: how do you feel about the part where when a man find out that the baby is not his, and he don't have, and the woman don't have to pay it back? I feel like if the woman it's like rape, right? If a woman accuse a person of rape and found out not guilty because she set this man up, she should do that time.
So I got one question.
What's up?
Why does that man not have to pay the money back?
No,
Why does that woman not have
That's
to
what
pay?
I'm saying. That's what I'm about to ask y'all. Like, how do y'all feel about like this man?
Well, I can say how I feel, but why is that legal?
I don't fucking know. Georgia's a Republican
I'm like,
state.
unless because the state got its hands in it.
Well, the child support is taxed. A portion of the
Yeah.
child support goes to the kid, and some goes to
That's what I'm saying. Unless they got their hand
Yeah,
in
the
it, and it's
states
like if
always
you
have-
have to pay back, it's going directly to that person as opposed to it funneling through.
So when it goes through the system, they tax it and they take a percent of the child support, and then they give whatever else to your kid.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's all fine and dandy. So let me educate you, brothers. Invest like he remember when he was saying like own your masters, you don't own your
That was
masters.
so like 2 years ago.
So-
like,
That was earlier.
I did not say own your masters earlier.
Own everything. Own everything that you do. Like Legacy City would say, I'm gonna expand upon that. Own land and what you do on your land based on the state.
It's your business.
Y'all out of pocket. Y'all out of pocket. Let me read the next comment. It says, Lala Maria.
It said
y'all-
true.
True.
That was the next comment.
Shouts out to Billy Ray. Probably
Shouts out to Christopher.
The disrespect is real. Shouts out to Vincent Webb for interacting. Shouts out to Caitlin
Shout out to
Keith,
Tess
you
for
know
the
what I'm
pure
saying?
Hennessy.
Shouts out to Rosalie. Who else up here?
AC.
Shouts out
Shout out
to
to AC, the little homie, man.
What? Oh, my light on my phone. You could have texted that. Fourth wall instead of coming out the back.
She's like, stop flashing your light at
You
me.
know what I'm saying?
Lie.
So, okay. Lala Maria, aka Fourth Wall. The woman needs to have charged back. The woman needs to have charged back.
That ain't gonna happen.
Because she knew good and well she was out here thotting, and she knew that wasn't her baby daddy. I just feel like.
I feel like when you thought, use condoms.
Well, this is my thing.
But you only thought when you get caught.
You thought
Outside
either way.
from that, you just freely expressing yourself.
You still
Come
thotting.
on.
because you're not a criminal until
You
you
should
get
cover.
caught.
You're still a criminal. You engaging in
You-
criminal activities.
No.
Alright.
No,
Trust
okay,
me.
okay,
I
listen.
have observed scientifically many elusive animals in their natural habitat.
So thoughts, hoes.
All of them. All
Well,
of them.
listen, guys, before y'all go out to y'all
There's a
stuff-
difference between a thought and a hoe.
And then she's correct.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this.
And I've observed them both.
In their natural habitats.
Excuse me. I'm not for the gas like
third
this.
variable,
I'm not for the gas
and
like
add
this.
and add the fact that there's a difference between a thought, a hoe, and a woman.
Definitely.
I've observed them all in their natural habitat.
There's nothing wrong with a little hoeing.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little home.
Ooh, boy.
As long as you hoe within control.
What the
But then that's not hoeing.
I'm in
Never mind.
control.
So you got
Like
thought
Janet
within
Jackson said,
control?
control.
You got thought within control.
Well, listen.
No, I think hoes, you just hoes. You just hoes. You got
do what you desire to do. Merry Christmas and a
This
happy
is my thing.
New Year.
Okay. Let's just get to the bottom. What makes you a thought? Let's go. I'm asking because I don't know. What makes you a thought?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm
what
not a
is-
thought, sir, and I refuse
That's a
the
formal thought.
allegation.
No, let me stop.
What makes you a hoe then?
I'm not a host, sir, and I refuse the allegation.
I'm not accusing.
I mean, there's a difference between being a
Accusations.
hoe and engaging in hoe activities.
What is hoe activities?
You know, ball.
Ho tell
No.
everybody, even the mayor, reach up in the sky for the ozone layer. I think
There you
Ludacris
go.
said that, right? Was that Ludacris?
No, that was
Right
ludicrous. No, y'all can't do it. No. What's the difference between a hoe and a thought? Start with Prezzie.
Well, you said bald-headed hoe stuff, so what is?
No, I asked you a question.
I mean, so you should know. You're an expert. You put it on track.
No, I did not put it on track. I did not put it on track.
Watch how I fix myself in this situation. I have a mouthful of chips.
Let's see what Google says is the difference between a thought and a
No,
hoe.
so listen. Okay, on a serious tip though, the system is set up for women to win.
And why
not-
is this
it's
system
not.
set
The
up
court,
for
I think the
women
court
to win?
system is
It's
set up
not.
for women to win.
It's not.
Bro, like, okay.
And,
You're talking
do you
about the
think
difference in
it's-
the matriarchy and the patriarchy.
Okay,
Do you think
we
the
talking
difference
about in
made-
the case where? Okay, I'm gonna let you finish. Let me
It's
before,
not.
before you reach
It's
your whole
truly
definition.
not.
No, I was saying, do you think that it's set up because it benefits the government, or it's better if it?
Exactly. So when a woman's in distress and the government can come in and be like Superman, even though they are tearing down a family or whatever, you gotta understand. Whenever they're paying child support, the government is getting a portion of their child support. You are paying government support, government child support. They are taking they are taxing that.
Yes.
so
So, that
very-
is benefiting the
That's
government
so
to go
very
after the man.
surface level.
What I mean, for those who don't know any better, that's all they need to understand is
Stop right there and pause on that statement. Right there.
like.
For those who don't know any better, this is not a system designed for women to win. It's designed to exploit those who have ignorance of the law.
I can agree to disagree, but I like the system.
So when you teach the masses to look over here instead of paying attention over here, it ain't your fault what they pay attention to.
But we're talking
So
about something that
now you
directly
have-
affects your household.
That's what I'm
though.
telling you. So now you have men that are creating these relationships, bonds with women, and they both are misguided. So now they are what's the word? Customers of that system. And that system is going to be successful because it was designed. It is not the system's fault that is implementing the rules that are in place. It's your fault for being a customer of that system.
Well, kind of. In the state of Texas, it is mandatory
In
for
America.
somebody.
In America.
Well, I haven't lived in Montana, so I can't tell you.
But we've lived in America equally.
Yeah, but what I'm
So
saying
we
is-
know how it gets down out here.
Yeah, what I'm saying though, but like
Based in
but
other countries
Texas,
where you've been.
yeah, but Texas is mandatory that somebody got to get on child support.
Well, with divorces, yes. With mothers seeking like Medicaid, yes.
So-
you have to list the father
but
and go
watch
after
this.
that.
What is child support? Is that state or federal?
Yeah.
What is it, state or federal?
No, I think child support is what?
State?
Because you have the
Yeah.
state well, then also the IRS can take your money
That's true.
on a federal
So
level.
it- it-
So, yeah,
you-
but
Welcome to
when
the
it's
beautiful dance of the American system. This I'm telling you, this
the
is what I'm
taxes and
telling
the
you.
money, the fees go to the state.
That's what I'm telling you. That's my whole
But-
point.
but I'm
It's
saying-
like stop stop falling victim to what you see on the internet and listen to your OGs and listen to your
Shit, man, you
parents.
can't do
Better
nothing.
get
And learn-
stay with your one person. and stop
Say
being
like,
out here
like
in these streets.
if
Ain't
you don't
nothing
know
out
no
here.
better, be
Stay on
be
the
an
stay on the
adult.
porch.
No, be an adult
do
to
it on the
yourself. Stop lying to yourself If you with the wrong person, let that person go so they can find their own right person, right? So that you do not become a customer to the American system that's designed to destroy you and your children's future if you decide to have them.
And what y'all said, the hardest part of letting go is letting go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
I'm a cold-blooded mother. I let go all the time. I promise you. I'd be like, oh, I actually should get a Social Security check for how much I can let go.
Just let them go back to the streets. The streets will welcome them back. It's okay. Sometimes
But
you gotta release people.
You want to know the crazy thing about the streets though?
I don't know.
Who paved the roads? Who paved the roads? The states, right? Who funded the states? The government.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, who was the forefather and founder of the streets? Get it together. Get it together. For real. Get it together.
That goes back to just sticking it out.
So there you have it. Hoes for the streets and dots for the neighborhoods.
Or the house.
And that's why I lock both locks and put the chain on, and I have firearms. Cross my property. No, I was playing.
So that the hoes don't get you, or the thoughts don't get you?
I mean, listen.
I prepare for the zombie apocalypse or the thought apocalypse. Either or.
I'm not trying to outlive.
Headshots.
If a zombie apocalypse happened, I'm gone. I'm already dealing with life now. You think I'm about to deal with life when there's doggone eating? Nope.
Speaking
I'm
of
done.
zombie
I'm
apocalypse,
dead.
Shout out to Ohio.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything about besides
Of course.
the flesh melting chemical that y'all spill. The aliens, y'all ain't going to.
Oh, wait. You were talking about that earlier. Aliens. It's like 8 aliens?
7.
UFOs.
7 UFOs?
We don't know what they were.
One was a China balloon.
That was one.
Which is so
Like rock,
crazy
paper,
to
scissors.
me.
Best out of 7.
As advanced as that nation is, do you really think they sending a balloon?
No, those. I mean, listen.
No, it was this. It was a balloon. It's something to do, but you got to realize we have people over there we can talk to, send stuff off. I mean, think about how many things you get from China.
Everything.
Well, I mean, like y'all don't understand, we're on the brink of World War III, and then election time is coming up as well. So there's a lot of variables in play right now. So what's gonna happen is
Some deep variables.
exactly. So what's gonna happen in the next 3 to 6 months? They're gonna have a black celebrity come up, and some fucking gonna be like, "Oh God, Kanye West said."
Wait, don't they have to go through their embarrassment period? Like they have to purposely embarrass themselves?
Yeah,
and stuff?
so they gotta do. They're gonna be a time where
I got something even better for you.
So all that's about to happen, you know.
Everyone, take a look at Lake Medina Lake, San Antonio.
Yeah.
COVID hit 2020, and I told my home the day I said that when I saw this today for the first time, I had to get away from my screen. Anybody that's been in San Antonio has been on Lake Medina.
Have you been in Lake Medina?
Medina Lake, going out towards the west side of San Antonio. And it's actually this is actually going across the country. There are a lot of lakes in different states and places that the water has actually receded.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the people that I know have been out to Medina Lake in the last, and it's a dam, so they can kind of teeter the narrative. However, for the places that aren't dams, they have no explanation. But look at the level of water reduction since January 2020 and this year. Take that with you.
I mean, even look at now. Today was 90 degrees in the middle of doggone February.
I know. We supposed to, like, if it don't rain in April, I'm going to be pissed. Well, please don't rain in April because we're celebrating my birthday. So, last time we tried to do a birthday bash, a damn tornado just decided to touch down.
So,
Last year?
If apocalypse, all that, World War III, are we still podcasting? I know we said we'll podcast in hell. So, are we podcasting?
No, I never said I'll podcast.
I said
No,
party will be there.
so here's how we do that. I have a
Lies, you
Zoom
gonna be right there
meeting
with
or
me.
like a Teams link.
You and your wig going to be on fire.
You're gonna be right there with your locks.
If there is a nuclear
team.
fallout,
One go down.
He said, "Will T."
We have Microsoft Teams and we have Zoom meetings. I'll send you guys out the link. Send me your email address to Streetligion
radio@gmail.com.
My underground house is ready already.
Oh,
so
we in there. What you want me to bring?
you good?
Snacks? What you want me to bring?
Just drop my y'all.
I'm there too.
But can we get a shout out for how thick my thighs look?
And
Big thighs save lives.
When somebody hit your inbox trying to crawl to you,
I say, nigga, I'll fight.
yo, hey, what about that dude that dude that said Prezzie that
Oh, the Nigerian dude
no,
was
it
like
was the guy in the facility like, yo, you seen Honey Bun?
the honey bun dude.
Yeah, in the facility.
That's crazy.
She sent me that picture at work. She's like, hey, this guy is in the facility.
I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because he wasn't locked behind the cell. Oh man, which my TikTok be showing me video, prison video. So like I
Because
see.
that's what you subscribe to, right?
No, it just be like, hey, for you. But so
Mine don't do it for me. What yours do for you.
that's crazy.
I know.
They had they took out one of the light bulbs and they had the wires attached to it and they was frying some chicken. I was like, man, they eating good in there, ain't they?
Prezzie definitely going to prison for selling food. I give her 2 to 3.
Creative.
But look, Prezzie started telling, so she gonna survive long. Prezzie will tell on your ass, or just FYI.
But I don't hide it though.
So hold on.
What I hide.
If you do not have skill sets, what are those skill sets? Can you make chicken without electricity?
Salmonella for everyone.
She's seen it. You can't play with somebody who's seen the other side of the rainbow.
Yeah,
She's been to the end.
I know how to start a fire on my own without gasoline.
I seen them barbecuing in there. They had
Why she celebrating this shit?
because it was so cool. Because it's the stairs, you know, the stairs. They had it under the stairs, so they used like the grate to put the food on, and they was barbecuing, playing spades and stuff.
Question.
I was like, man, I'm
If
trying
they
to get
were
up
the
in there.
stairs, was it a stairwell? So it was like a Boys and Men video, like, hey baby, I'm sorry.
It
Was
looked
like-
like Boys and Men video. Look
It's
cool.
like a
It was
bunch
all men to men, huh?
Yep, they was in there barbecuing and playing spades, and I was
She look
like,
excited, don't she? Look at
I was like, okay, I see y'all in there doing big stuff. I don't know if I would eat chicken off of a stair thing. I mean, I don't know how much sanitizing you can do, but I saw where they were going. They handmade the grill. So I saw the vision. I just don't think I could eat it.
Yo, check this out.
Now the
y'all.
fried chicken off of the light bulb, I could probably.
Hey, y'all been tuning to Streetligion Nation Radio. I'm Legacy City. That's Prezzie fried chicken off the lights.
I am King the Conqueror.
You must saw Ant-Man recently.
I did. So check this out. So check this out.
Don't tell the movie because everybody.
I'm
ain't
not
seen
gonna tell the movie, but I will say this: I do have the Ant-Man popcorn bucket from AMC. That's the Ant-Man helmet. So hate on your boy all you want to. Matter of fact, go on to Google and type in Ant-Man popcorn bucket, and then say to yourself, "Damn, Doc got that." I do. It's at the crib. Pull up if you want to.
Question: am I gonna fight you over Ant-Man helmet?
And also, never mind, y'all ain't getting no more hot sauce. However, never mind. Y'all ain't getting none of that either.
So
We
thank
on
you for
air.
tuning in.
Yo, thank you everybody from tuning in from Killeen to El Paso, Phoenix City to Columbus, Georgia, from
Canada.
Florida, Canada, man. We thank y'all.
The Ukraine.
Shouts out to the UK. Real quick.
No, Ukraine.
UK is United Kingdom.
I know. He
So we
said
don't wanna-
Ukraine. Ain't no need for me to repeat it. That's why I said the UK.
No, say it out loud.
The UK support us too.
No, say it out loud.
Shouts out to the United Kingdom.
No, the other
Oh,
word.
Ukraine. You idiot. No, listen. Shouts out to they rocking with us.
If anybody wants to put a bill, sassafras, I'll veto it. I'm gonna chill on that.
Hey, yo, that was clever. But no, shouts out to everybody that's rocking with us. I just got an email that Belle.
Bill DeVoe. I'm sorry, you threw it out there. I had to do
That
it.
girl is poison. think not, but Ivy. Poison Ivy. Hey, Michael Keaton playing the Batman in Flash.
You ain't focused. Bell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's dope though.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get back to it. Even though he was the worst, the Batman of all times, but that's not the point.
And Wesley Snipes made the MCU.
Yes, he did. First rated R movie. Blade. Stop discrediting that man and stop giving Ryan Reynolds Wesley Snipes props. That's why I hate fucking Stan Lee and the whole Marvel.
See,
Oh, damn. We done triggered
that's
him.
what I said.
We done set him off.
We was on a good point.
Okay. I'm not gonna go
Wakanda
there.
forever.
I swear to God, next Wednesday, this is how I'm opening the show. I'm cussing.
Oh, my
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, fuck them. Well, my point I was
Bell,
Speaking of Angela
email.
Bassett,
no Belle, Imaginary Girl was just. I got an email that's saying it's in the charts. Hopefully, we can get the top 100 on there. So
yeah.
As well, Stylist, the new Southern Soul artist in San Antonio right now, is making a splash with over 100,000 streams less than a week. And I got an email that's saying Super Bad, his single, will be, I don't know where it's going to land, but it's hitting the algorithm on the iTunes charts. So
It's going to land in the atmosphere.
So hopefully, as an executive producer, I got Tasha Jackson, Move with Desires, #1 on the charts.
That's hot.
The Divine One, 2 #1s on the charts. Belle will be on the charts. Stylist on the charts. Legacy City, Perfect Timing, #6 on the charts. And then
Matter of fact,
Austin Gregory is #7 in jazz. So
run that Perfect Timing on the way out.
I should. I don't have it. I gotta run it.
Fourth wall.
Fourth wall, drop the video out of it. But I got 7 iTunes plaques that coming this year. So that's pretty dope. 7 iTunes plaques, right?
Mm-hmm.
As an executive producer and one as a artist. I got
He trying not to look at me and laugh because I'm a beautiful, cutely individual.
yeah. Hey yo, we better get up out of here, man. We're gonna be here same bad time, same bad place. Legacy
bad
City,
channel.
Prezzie, Montsho, Queen Prezzie Montsho,
The Conqueror.
King JayDot. We in the building, man.
Conqueror.
Shouts out to AJ Stacks.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying, for helping me on this Perfect Timing single, which is up to right now 80,000 streams on Spotify. So
Can we do a shout out? Can we do a shout out session?
yeah, I'm sorry, y'all get your shout out.
I got a whole list of shout outs.
Go ahead. You want to get shout out to dad? Your dad?
Yeah, my dad's home. I'm so happy. So, shout out to
When you
my
gonna
dad.
get shout out just your dad, your mom gonna get no love?
She here all the time.
Damn. All right, before they get ugly, go ahead, J-Dot.
Shout out to everybody.
Brett's so disrespectful.
Shout out to everybody that we all cheat on. Look at his face. Look at his face. He grabbed his phone.
I just can't do this with you right now. Like,
Yeah. We're gonna stick to the script. Shout out to everybody that gets cheated on and that cheats. Then, with that being said, shout out to all my homies that tuned in tonight. I rep with y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Ebony, Tish, it's a bunch of people.
can I make mine now? Oh, go ahead, Prez. Oh, yeah, you almost started some shit.
Shout out to Toya. Shout out to Robert, Var, the whole dark skinned nigga team. Shout out to DBs out in Vegas. Shout out to everybody that rock with your boy. It's a serious team, right? But what's more serious is that I would like to say this. Be good to the people you love. That's it. Be good to them.
I felt like you're going to be, how do I? But no, okay, want me to make my announcement?
Also, shout out to the Above the Knee Shorts crew. Me and Legacy City
Don't
got above
Don't
the
don't
knee.
do that. Don't.
Shorts.
Yeah, he did.
The camera keeps zooming on his Above the Knee Shorts right now. This is Above the
That's
Knee
only because I'm
Shorts.
sitting down. Yo, why you?
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Now that you're looking at me, Look at his knees.
Are you a prick? Are you a prick? Listen, Streetligion Studios is expanding. I don't know how many people gonna go back and watch back, but we are expanding into Cal, Texas now. So
Shout out to Cal, Texas.
Shout out to Cal, Texas. The last place I would ever thought that would be like, come on, Legacy. Or they be like, come on, Cedric, open the studio for the community.
We're not gonna flat your tires like the other place did.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Cal, Texas. Shouts out to Stacks.
Yeah.
Youth Center. Not AJ Stacks. Nah, I gave him a shout out. This is Stacks Youth Center in Cal, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure you're in the Cal area. Check out Stacks Fitness. They got everything. Basketball courts, football. They got CrossFit training. They got pretty much everything dealing with sports, track, everything. And now they about to open the art section of the building. So, and the studio will be named after yours truly. So, and I'm alive still.
It's gonna be named after yours truly,
Is it going to be called Legacy City?
or yours truly?
Hey man, this is perfect timing. Y'all see y'all next week. How am I supposed to shoot a video with no damn necklace on? I know who to call. He probably sitting in his throne because you know he Streetligion killer, Mr. BOA. Money management. Sorry, I had Tourette saying that. Hello. Hello? Oh, the phone ain't wrong yet. I was just practicing. Hello? Yeah, man, the interference connection is crazy. Hey, I can't do this video without no chains. And I'm not gonna go buy nothing. Can I borrow some of yours?
Of course, you know I got you.
Bro, my dog.
I got you, bro.
It's perfect timing. Yeah. All right. How you hang this shit up?
But you think that first sweat on.
You call me at my lowest, baby, but you stayed to lift me up. They kicked me while I was down, but you stayed to pick me up. Perfect timing, 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 perfect timing. Even when I lost myself, it was perfect timing.
Building bridges while living up on the bridges. Now she digmatized from the different strokes, hard bridges. Stomach on E, not eating, now we feast. Squeeze the eye for every penny, that's a good time. Keep my daddy Rolex, father time more wet. Make a splash on the chart, keep the music more wet. Niggas see me in the physical form, I'm a threat. All due respect, don't disrespect. I'll knock you any nigga that try. Check. We bought the product, set a new balance. So this new balance flow with that new balance glow. These niggas that talking that drama, we squeezing that llama, we killing that summer. Witness pope pimps living just to do or die on some dumb shit. Catch him in the crucial conflict. Take your chance as a rapper. Best friend there clap you. Niggas hating when you steady climbing, but it's perfect timing.
You call me at my lowest, baby, but you stayed to lift me up. They kicked me while I was down. Perfect timing, 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 perfect timing. Even when I lost myself, it was perfect timing.
Perfect timing, no rewinding, constantly progressing, steady climbing. Road to finest, my chick pressure walking diamond. Caught another flight while we was vibing. Next destination, Bahamas, cushions on the island. Now that's what you call an island boy. Wrist weapon and a clip, these my island toys. I'm going nuts, baby, I'm enjoy life to the fullest, why not enjoy? We taking shot after shot after shot until your lid pop. You know exactly where I be, not at the crib, the hit spot. Fully stocked papers and all, dog. No for no pit stops. Perfectly rolled, perfectly timed. Flood at my wristwatch. Pray for better days and longer sunshine. No need for shit, I'm on mine. Rent for what? Baby, I own mine. Sunflower through the concrete. BB stuck on my mind. Till it's time. And if it's my time, it's on time. And if it come, baby, that's perfect time. And talk to me, huh?
You call me at my lowest, baby, but you stayed to lift me up. They kicked me while I was down, but you stayed to pick me up. Perfect timing, perfect timing,
Perfect timing, perfect timing, perfect timing, perfect timing, perfect timing, perfect timing, perfect timing. Even when I lost myself, it was perfect timing.